And we are live. It's 7:36. Shaday late as usual. So wanna let me know if you're hearing me properly. Because I can see the chat. As you can see, we have a guest here. His mic is not his camera is not on. I see 9 persons on the live. So I want you guys to say hi to Andre. And I would want tonight's live to be very interactive. So, send up all the comments and the questions because we're going to answer it today. And tonight's live will basically be about embassy and just the process. Because you know that a long time me got embassy and I'm not really sure of the process now in today's day and age. But so happens that Andre and the WhatsApp group that I created for J1 work and travel students. We have been interacting a lot in the group. Persons telling us when is the earliest date to get your embassy date. They're telling us when them get them visa, like Andre here today. So Andre got embassy. So we're going to say hi to Andre. Hi Andre.
Hi, Shaday. Good evening. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thanks a lot for joining my live. I know it's a sudden notice, but I think the
Yes,
people them want it. The students are craving
Master.
to get
Yeah.
like a first-hand experience.
These
So
are the man.
behind when I just started the live, behind the live, you were setting up Shade. You're really nice
Yes.
and
Yeah.
tell me why you
Yes. So,
I'm
guys,
really
like embassy is no rocket science. Like no rocket science at all. Just be you. Like don't put on any additives. Just be you. Like build a rapport with the consulate. Just be honest. Don't tell no lie. As me say, you can direct the questions that are asked. You can direct the questions that are asked. So, for instance, you feel,
wait.
of course,
Andre, don't go so fast yet. Don't go so fast yet. Don't go so fast yet. I want you tell
okay,
me like going to the embassy, like when you just went there, the security at the front, because
okay,
because I work I normally travel up there on a daily basis and we see embassy park like say Caroline and I keep. So my
all right.
question to you
So,
is just start from how your process going there. Did you carry your phone? What was it like? Did you had all your documents? What the security said? What you had to do before you reach in the embassy?
okay, so I was living from Falmouth, so I had a 7 a.m. appointment, and the earlier the appointment is the better because when we reach the consulate, I drink coffee. So yeah, but entering, like I can't carry no phone, no smartwatch, um, no lip gloss, no lotion, no sanitizer, nothing like that. Your documents, make sure you have all your documents. Them. If you don't have all your documents when the security check you, you have to join back the line all over again to get the documents, and so it's a really hard thing if you don't have all your documents. And going in, we have, I think it's three. You have the main gate. Yeah, so we have 3 entrances. So when you go through the main gate, you have to put all the documents in a pan, and they run. Me don't know the extra thing name, so they run it
Yeah,
through that. You have
I see that book when you go on the plane. When you travel.
to,
I work
yes,
on
so you
travel
have to
with
take off.
travel.
Yes, so you have to take off your belt. Me take off my belt. Them so me have to take off my belt, put it in it, and then me walk through the one scanning something. So me don't know that far. Me just know some walk through it. And then the final door, um, we went to, I think I'm not sure if it's a cashier or something. So she printed a stick or something and put it on the back of the passport, and then we sat for a while and thing, and she said the first 6 persons, so they do it 6 by 6. So and I was the second person. So actually, what my embassy, I was the second person. And yes, so and when we going like when we see the first person go up, me say Jaja, 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 what is no for me? Cause me say she up the lagal thing and then she me say with her white paper, mama get you. So me say from mama get you, me have to get you too. So so we go up there and thing and me say, hi, good morning, happy Friday, how are you? And she say, hi Andre, how are you? And mama have our coffee and she as I say, it was a nice, nice, nice lady. Mama have our coffee at supper. And she said, so which school do you attend? I told her I attend the Sam Sharp Teachers College. And then she asked me, which year are you in? I told her I'm in my second year. And then she asked, what she asked me again? She asked me if I have any immediate family in the States. I told her no. And then the final question she asked, no, she asked me again, the position that I'm working. I told her that I'll be working as a stocker and I'll be going to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Walmart store. And then and then she asked me if me ever commit no crime or anything. And me tell her no. And then she said, okay, congrats, your visa has been approved. And that was it. She said me nice. Yes.
To me. So the process was it a smooth process?
Very smooth, but like the cross the road have a vibe. Like when you're entering, like the people them say embassy, embassy, parking space. Like if you're somebody that carry you, make sure you not have no $1,000 to pay for parking space. So $1,000 per park, and if you want to use the bathroom, $100 for use the bathroom. So if you want to use the bathroom
Oh.
2 times $200, so
So you carried
it's
your
a money
phone?
making thing. So
You carried your phone?
no, no,
Okay.
I didn't carry my phone.
When is your start date? Melissa is asking.
My start date is May 5th.
Oh, nice. So most of the start dates are in May, and one of the thing is that they tend to do that because the peak season in the US is summer, and it normally starts from even April, May. So that's when the start date is mostly in that slot, May, April, May. But because we're university students or you're university students, so they will do it after you finish your school. So that's why they kind of make it like May. But the season for the US starts like April. Yeah. So you
Yeah.
can get a start. The best start date is to start in May, especially when you're new, because
Mm-hmm.
you want to ensure that you get all the documents as you know that you have to because you're new. You're going to get a social security number, which takes a time. And you're not really comfortable with working, so you need to get probably like a 2 weeks to get in at the gist in the moment. So thanks a lot,
You're
Andre.
welcome.
Like we see you in the WhatsApp group, and everybody
Yes.
just have to congrats, and I've been getting
Yes.
a lot of
Thank
messages from
you.
persons from Instagram. Even another person texts me on Instagram also, and even a young lady said that she got about 2 jobs already. So she said,
Mm-hmm.
Shaday, me look jobs, me have my US number. Me I say, what a girl I go on with. I did not tell you
Awesome.
to do it. So yes, persons are being are getting settled in already in terms of finding all the information and trying to do as much as they can before they reach in the US. Which when they reach over there, jobs are going to be thrown down because you know that persons in the US do not want to work, and the work that
Yeah.
you'll be doing, they don't really like that one. So Andre, do you have any questions for me going forward that
Any
you want to share?
questions?
Yeah. Like
Um,
they already found out when they got the white paper. But you didn't read it?
Yeah,
I just see a white paper you forget.
we just know so me get the white paper, me know so me get the visa, me come out type people them place. When we going at the vehicle, when we going at the vehicle, me read it and thing. But
Oh,
it's what I say, but it's about five working days. The book will be delivered
okay. So
via
they take
courier
back
service.
your passport and then you're going to
Yes,
collect it. You know where you're going to collect it?
yes. I had an issue with that though, so I don't. I'll have to check back the site. If we did put Kingston, because if we did put Kingston, we have to leave all the way from Falmouth again to go up there. So I don't remember, so I'll have to check back and see.
And even to schedule your appointment. So guys, ask the questions now. Let me know if you're hearing me properly because this phone is not working. I got a new phone, guys, but girl not too tough on it yet. So me I try transfer some things. So when I soon start the content, that is why I never really um that is why I wasn't producing content because my phone is crap right now. But as I say, I got a new phone, so I'm going to get it. What is your GPA? What is your
My G
GPA?
my
Yeah.
GPA 2.80.
All right. So person's 2.80 and the requirement. Here you know, you didn't have to say something. You didn't have to say you didn't have to say something. So GPA is supposed to be
2.0.
2.0. And they didn't ask you any question as it relates to
My
academics.
transcript. No. They just asked me what was. Yeah, like she just asked me the school that I attend and the year that I'm in. I mean, I think she did ask about it. Me don't remember, but all me know she never take me transcript.
Oh,
Yeah.
so to be honest, I don't think that the GPA really matter. Cause 2.0, what kind of, especially first year, your GPA is supposed to be good. Cause you know, when I go say yes, me in a university now, me have to do well or whatever. GPA, you just have to start fresh, so you probably even do like on 5 modules. Your GPA cannot be less than 2. And somebody said that their GPA was 1.99 or 1.98, and they got through. So as Andrea was saying, is how you steer the question.
Yeah, so just take the questions.
As long as you're chirpy
Yes, speak confidently.
you you don't feel all of your modules.
Yes. And have a
Um,
smile. Make them see the smile behind the mask. Make them see.
exactly. How was that barrier though? Did it talk up loud?
Yes, and she was using the mic. So me say everybody I hear my
Oh,
business
she
anyway,
had
so me
no.
can't
All
so them can't deny me visa. 'Cause everybody I hear me
right.
business.
All right, so the WhatsApp link, I have a WhatsApp group, guys, and the person, like, very interactive. I love that. Like, I don't even have to be in there because persons are answering other person's questions, and I just think that I just love it. I love the community. Remember, I want to get like a name, like Shenyang and all of them up there. I want a name for this, from a community for my beautiful and handsome. So, I'm come up with some name and let me see if, you know. Yeah, you know what I mean. So this question is, do you think it's better to schedule your embassy appointment or allow your agency to do so? Did you schedule your embassy appointment?
Yes, I scheduled my embassy appointment.
And what was the process like? Would you advise persons to go to an agency or do it themselves?
Do it yourself because of it. Like after the gym, maybe you want to apply for a regular visa, you know how to manipulate the system. So I would
Okay.
advise to do it yourself.
So where you get the link and stuff like that?
From my agency.
Or you get the embassy link from an
From
agency?
yes.
But you can send it in the WhatsApp group for me, please.
Okay, will do.
Yes, you send it in the WhatsApp group so that they can see the link in applying for your visa. I
Yeah.
applied for my visa all the different times that I went to embassy. So for me, I would say apply for the visa or apply for the visa yourself because one, as Andre says, it allows you to be comfortable with the system. And
Yes.
university students, I can tell you it's legit a form that says, what is your name? Where
Mm-hmm.
are you going? Do you have any family in the US? And all of that stuff. That is what the form is all about. So nothing on the form is foreign, right? It's
Yeah.
the information that you are going to provide to them. And what I can say also, that is what embassy, we call it the immigration officers, that is what they will
Mm-hmm.
have. They will have the form that you filled out to say where you're going, when you're going, your start date, your address, and everything. So the questions that they will ask you is questions that they already know, and how they know it, you gave them the information. And so that is why I say it is so hard to fail like embassy interview as it relates to J1. Because as you know, J1 requirement is that you should be a student, have the minimum GPA, and you in the age category and all of those stuff. So that is the basis. So as long as you fit the requirements, then I can tell you for sure that you will have no problem because guess what? You don't see what going on in the world. Like I don't want to touch on that right now because that is not we're not focusing on that right now.
True.
But what I'm saying is that um the J1 visa is a special visa. It's legit a 4 months visa. It's going to expire in September the 7th. Is it I can bet you that it's September 7th is going to be on your paper. It's going to finish September 7th. So the US is going to give you the visa because for one, it is a 4 months visa. Okay, she'll be in the country for 4 months. What will that kill? What will it kill us to give her the visa? Then again, wow, the Americans don't want to work. It's an opportunity where both of us can benefit because with us, as I said, that Jamaicans are really good because when we go and work and travel, we work and then we work and then we don't work and travel. We work and cut. So other persons will go on there and they will travel and all of those stuff, but we know the aim and stuff like that. And I advise you to travel, but I also advise you to know your aim for the thing because you know that the hours count. So I can tell you that there is a limited amount of denial visa that will be given or denial of visa that will be issued. I can say this for one because first of all, the population of persons who actually go on the work and travel program has decreased for more than one reasons. It is very expensive. The pandemic, so persons are not sure. Vaccination, because persons don't want to take the vaccine. Come on, come on. First, it was about when me go for work and travel, it look like the whole of you take a go for work and travel, and you take big. So imagine now when nobody that they at school, people hardly know about work and travel because it's not as prominent. You're not in school, so the topic is not coming up. So you know what I'm like away there. So
Yeah.
Andre, you have anything to say? What they want to ask Andre? Let me scroll down again.
All
What are the
right.
questions? What
One
questions were you asked?
one thing, the earlier the better. So choose so choose like a 7 a.m. appointment or even a 7:30.
You
Yeah.
sure? Although me did say it. Why you think so the earlier the better?
Because like when we come out about 8 about we come outside about we go in 7 come out about quarter to about 7:30 like outside ram pack with people and yes I mean I say the earlier go better because as me say me are the second person go in like we actually open embassy so and the people the consulate them fresh like them them sweet so them have to give visa.
What you drinking? Starbucks? I think the earlier the better also. I think the
Yeah.
earlier the better for that reason because they are fresh. Oh God, them not go turn down. Them not go turn down the first person. That is a
What
mean
that?
person. If you
No,
turn down the
no.
first person, you're mean. You is the mean person. All right, so true. I know a person who got through with a 1.87 GPA. Whoa, see? Not saying that your GPA is supposed to be that, but sometimes they don't even look at that section because they have million and one questions to ask you. All right. So can I join the WhatsApp group? Yes, you can. Can somebody put the link in the comment? I will do it afterwards, but if you can, please do. If you know how to share a link in WhatsApp, please do. Okay, I got through, and your GPA is 3.65. Why you so show off? Why you so show off? So his GPA is 3.65. Bright sparks. Guys, go to school. With that GPA, you're supposed to get enough scholarships, you know. Like, don't waste that GPA because for school, let me tell you something. To go to school, um, and get good grades is to get scholarship. Scholarship is to get free money, which is money that the work are. You see, my work and travel money, I don't think I spend half of it on school. I can tell you that my work and travel money actually keeps me going up to this day. And I've been on the program. The last time I've been on the program is 2019. I'm gonna let that soak in for some comments, so you can comment about how you think about that. So, may I tell you the real deal? I applied for scholarships. You know my story. So, and I didn't even have a GPA 3.0. I didn't even have a 3.0 GPA, and I got a lot of scholarships and stuff like that. So, use your GPA wisely because when you finish school and you realize, say, you pay student loan, or you realize, say, whoa, I'm gonna get one scholarship and fund my education because probably getting this degree does it really make sense, especially in Jamaica. When I go think about some stuff when in the old school, but just a prepare, you know. So so I can't say Shaday didn't warn me. So I would say if you have a GPA like this, go for it. Like do all you can. The scholarships are really easy to apply for. Why you need the money? Like you're going on work and travel. The only reason why you're on my life right now is that you want money to go to you want to make money and work and travel. So I know that you want it. So use the GPA good wisely. Shads, this Russia thing. Ah, oh, all right. So the Russia thing have me stressed, wondering if it's going to affect the program. This is a really good question. But I can say is that we have to watch everything because you know that the US is one of like a big country. So and because of this, they will I don't know what they will do if they're going to form an alliance with like Ukraine, which you're seeing this already. So depending on how that goes, we will see, but I don't think it will affect the program unless Russia bombs up US airport and it's really World War III. But let's not focus on that. It's stressing me out too because it's a kill my vibes. When I go on social media, I'm like, I'm coming off because I don't like this. I don't want to be in a world war crisis. Like food prices going to go up. I feel like I need to buy all the gas in the world so that when I get my car, I can store it and have it forever and ever. Amen. I feel like I want to buy the entire supermarket because I probably the world is going to end soon and probably in starvation because they know that Ukraine supplies grains and Russia supplies oil. And so, the trade, because it's a trade, and most of our products that we have in Jamaica is not like we don't produce it, we buy it. So trust me, all of this world war thing is going to affect us more than, oh, sorry, not world war. I did not say that. So all of this is going to affect everything. It's going to affect us more than. So, oh, sorry, not World War. I did not say that. Yeah. Let me see if they have any more questions for you, Andre. I don't really want you depend live and not say no, you know. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just hope everybody is safe to be honest, because you know Jamaicans are over there as well. But for the program, me not think it's gonna affect it because for one, US big enough, US big, and I don't me not think it's gonna reach so far, honestly. Don't quote me, but I don't think it's going to reach that far. And even if it affect the program, no, I just don't think it's gonna affect the program.
Not at
Affecting the
all.
program will, yeah, just hope for the best. It's not gonna affect the program. Mm-mm. It's not gonna affect that program. Um, please may I join? Yes, you can join the WhatsApp group. I'm going to send you the link, Daniel. So I'll put the link in the chat. I hope someone does it. Nervous with your wanna stop with them GPA. The GPA is supposed to be 2.0, right? My GPA when I went to embassy, I think it was 2.7. I don't think the GPA actually once it's over two, I don't think you're supposed to be worried because it should be two. And 2.7 is way far from two. Like getting a 2.7 GPA is like getting a three. I say this because that's what I got, or that's what me not, guys, my GPA when we finish school at 2.99, which is I say to everybody and I write on every paper that it was 3.0, but I can tell you that it doesn't even matter in the working world. Hi. Hi, Javine. Yeah. Hi, Javine. Javine. Um, anyone here got this from HR Elite? They seem to not be giving out any. All right. So persons been asking me about all of this, and I've been seeing persons complaining about the agency. I would say to you, which agency you're a part of? Which agency you go with, Andre?
Explore your world.
How much is your program fee?
My program fees 1,400.
Not bad.
Yes, and the visa fee is 160. So the program fee is different from the visa fee.
Not bad.
Indeed.
Um, and how is their process? How is their customer service? How is their whole process?
Um, they are quite. How if I put them can work with. Me not lie. They're easygoing. Like you don't have to bother them every minute. Like them give you updates when it's needed. Like when you're at a spot and you send them email, they respond promptly and them deal with you good.
Okay. Um, I can say this. The Jamaican system is. I keep pausing when I want to say crappy or use like bad word or things like that. But I can say this, you see, because they have a lot of students, probably like thousands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I lie. Probably like 200 to 500. I would say each agency is about that, depending on how large the agency is and how famous the agency is.
Yeah.
But I can say because they're controlling in charge of so many persons, they don't know how to communicate or get a hand on each person individually. So that is why you probably see them um not replying or them just feel you know. So I call it crappy because you pay for something, you're supposed to get the service. Not true, Andre?
Indeed, for real.
And your money. I saw a representative for all the agencies because all the agencies form a body
A union.
and they share information. So a representative from that body was saying that they're not getting a lot of persons. Guess what? What that mean for them? Their business is low. So we
Yeah.
are their business. We are their business. So I would say to you, Once you have an agency or whatever, make sure say you call them, you text them because they are
Mm-hmm.
obligated to you, right? So the
Yeah.
date forms, you finish everything, like you finish all the process, and they're not telling you, they're saying that the DS form is not ready, or they're saying that they're not giving out it. Because let me tell you, with agencies, so agencies, as I said, they have a quota. And I probably need to do a live because I have some information. I even got some job offers. Me not go for work at job, and me get job offer. So I have some job offers. Can probably send people or make people get some jobs. So if you want to do like a self placement, you can text me on that if you want. And I say this to say that you can do self placement. You probably can bypass an agency and just go straight to the sponsor, but that is hard because the sponsors don't really like that. They want to work with an agency in the within the country you are in because it's better. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I have some jobs that can say that can send person if they want to go for like self placement, and it's a really good jobs too. And you know, say all of this information, Facebook group and all of them, something there we can join. So as I was saying with the dates forms, the agencies, let me tell you what the agency usually do. The agencies have a limit. So the sponsors is the persons who will be responsible for your insurance and all your paperwork that will allow you to be legal in the country. Those are your sponsors. Your sponsors are persons overseas. Sponsors are persons in the US. And so when the sponsors send down your DS forms, the agency will get it. The agencies only play the part of like a third, like a channel. So the agency is just a channel for you to get your jobs. The sponsor is the person who actually does everything. The agency just make you choose a job and everything. So with that, what you need to do is ask them if their days forms are if they reach the limit, because agencies, the sponsor give them, suppose the sponsor give them 50 50 days forms. The sponsor allotted them only 50 and them sign up 100 students. I can say that I think that agencies do this because them just sign up the people them, know say only 50 days forms they have, so only 50 students. And then when you get cut off at 51, why am I
Hmm.
alive laughing? You have to
That
put
rough
up with
enough.
the
That
agency.
rough.
Yeah, it rough. So all I have to say is that I don't think that's the issue because, as I say, the rate of persons who are applying for J1 visa is low, so I don't think their quota will be met. Because I even talked to I spoke to someone, agency, and they said that they have about 50 slots, 20 to 50 slots open still, so it's kind of slow this year. So, all right, somebody said their current GP. Hello, appear doctors and
Master.
nurses and lawyers.
Say.
Hey, hey, a few bright spots, you know. But yeah, but somebody say my current GP, me gonna laugh because I don't know me say.
Mm.
My current GPA is 3.9 and I'm nervous.
Let me
I
help you
want,
laugh.
let me tell you how I feel about this. Masana, is it Masona? Yeah, una name
Masana.
Tracy. She is a doctor. Betty a medicine has study. A medicine. It's a medicine degree. So I can say that girl a 4 point, just so she a four, she our GPA a four. You know what this calls for? You saw the video with the lady with the Barbados. I think she's from Barbados. And she said, you know me,
See you now.
and she said, I I was devastated when I got 9 ones and I saw the 1 2. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. Um, talk about your experience in terms of nervousness and how the process, how was the process? Did it calm down your nervousness or it escalated, or was it something that you expected? Did you think the embassy, because how Jamaicans make embassy seem,
Yeah,
and not
like embassy is the pit of hell where like you go burn up down there.
yeah, like
But
them
yes,
don't give
I
out.
was like I was really when I say nervous, like really
You
nervous. Cause
nervous because you text me and call me and I say, I wanted that. Me I say, I wanted that. Why am I?
really nervous. As we say, I'm coming from Falmouth and me have a 7 a.m. appointment. So me wake up from about 12. Yeah, come and leave my house about 1:30 them time. They catch 7 o'clock appointment. And Jano on my way to town. My nerves, man,
You put
like
up
me
in
can't
prayer.
stop shake. Me can't stop shake. Me pray me say, God, you can't embarrass me. No. You can't embarrass me. And the Lord didn't embarrass me at all. But as I said, just be yourself. Like just be yourself.
Did you witness anyone get denied for their visa?
No, remember me tell us I'm the second one, like I'm actually open embassy, so me not see nobody. Like the first girl, she got her visa and then me get mine and me just cut.
You see why I'm telling you to go embassy early? All
Yeah,
right. So I am from HR Elite and I have not gotten these forms. I wonder if I should talk to one of them person there. HR Elite,
maybe.
that's so like anyone here from HR Elite? It's no the GP.
3.33. No, sir.
The GP, I think we're denied, and I'm not gonna say denial because I need to probably talk to someone who got denied. Is there anyone on here who got denied? They don't have to show their face or anything. You can join as a guest. I can send you the link. You join as a guest and talk about your process because even if you got denied, you can still apply. If you got denied today, you can apply to go to you can apply to go overseas. You can apply for the same summer semester. What why am I confusing myself? So if you got denied for the visa, you can reapply to go and work and travel the same year, so this year. So if you got denied for a visa, you can reapply to get back the visa to go and work and travel this year. Understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying, Andre?
Yeah,
I sometimes talk confusing, because me I
I
confuse myself.
understand.
So yeah. So no need to be nervous because as I said, they are not
Yeah,
denying persons like that. As long as you carry all of your documents, I tell you what. I see
yes,
with
carry like not leave no documents at all. Carry everything. Like
yeah.
me even carry a status letter and don't never need a status letter. Make even carry my course spread. Yeah, so
Oh, what you
just carry.
carry? What you carry? You carry transcript, what you carry?
Um, transcript was on the list, but I carry my status letter, but they didn't ask for it. But I just walk with it in case of anything. I also walk with my course spread in case of anything.
So you didn't have a transcript in at all?
Yes, I had my transcript, but they didn't. She didn't ask for it.
Okay.
She just asked what was my
I bet it.
GPA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Correct. So once you have everything,
Yes.
um, only only one flight allowed. I'm not understanding this. YTJR, only one flight allowed, what that means. So now going forward, you don't have to, when you're going to travel, Andre, you don't
Mm.
have to buy a two-way ticket. You can actually buy a one-way flight. You
Okay.
understand? Why is this possible? And that is why I say J1 visa is different from visitor's visa, and that is, I think that is what persons are confusing everything with the regular visa and J1 visa. J1 visa, you're a citizen, you're a foreigner, and you're a citizen. So you can buy a one way because you basically want to travel afterwards. You want to
Yeah.
travel afterwards. You're not sure when you're going to come back in terms of the policy, you know, because you're going to travel within your scope. But why you don't have to buy a two-way is because suppose they don't have the money, they know that you're going to work, so probably you don't have the money yet to get the two-way. They know they're going to travel afterwards, so they don't know which date you're going to come back. You don't know these dates, so you can travel on a one-way. If you understand what I'm saying.
Shaday,
Yeah.
I'm seeing a comment in the chat where mother like to comment and it says
Which one?
From Kim Wilson, her GPA was 2.0 or 1.9, I think. And the lady told her that she need to do summer classes. She also failed two courses and they were questioning her about it. I have
Oh, this one,
yes,
or
I
up
have
or this one?
yeah, this one. I
Because
have two I
I
have
didn't
two
read
failed.
this far.
Oh, so I have two failed courses on my transcript.
You have what?
Two failed courses.
Failed?
I'm not hearing you.
You failed two courses?
Yes, in my first year, and it's on my transcript. And as me say, it's based on how you interact with the consulate. As me say, she didn't ask for the transcript. She just asked for my GPA. And that question was about the second to last question. So I figured that based on how I responded prior to like before the report that I was building, like she never really worry wants the transcript based on how I was interacting with her. So as me say, it's based on how you come across at first.
All right. So, all right. So here, I'm going to read the question. I'm going to read what Kim Wilson said. Her GPA was 2.0 or 1.9, I think. And the lady told her she needed to do summer classes. She also failed two courses and they were questioning her about it. So the requirement is 2.0. If you have it and you fail a course, you're still you're still legible. You're still allowed to get the visa. So what Andre is saying is true. So if you know that you're going to embassy and you're nervous because of your GPA, and this is the only reason why you should be nervous in this scenario, this is a perfect example of why you should be nervous. Not the 4.0, not the 3.33, but this is the reason why you should be nervous. When you're going to embassy and you see where your courses, you know that your grades are not good, and you feel as if this will not allow you to get a visa. This is why you should have like a strategy. So make sure say you go to chirpy and the first question them ask you and all of that something there, it's like you're
Yes,
making up for the disappointment. You understand?
exactly,
So when them
exactly.
reach you, they gonna say, they gonna look back and say, they gonna say, well, one hard course in a year though. That's why I'm gonna let you through, cause you know. So I would say that if you think that you have a lesser chance because you fail courses, just ensure that when you go to embassy, you try stray away from this question. So
Yes,
you
indeed.
don't act nervous. Cause me feel so should be nervous. Once you act nervous, they're gonna look for something for make you nervous. So if they ask you, hi, which school do you attend and all of that, say, I
Yeah,
attend the University of Technology Jamaica, you know? So and even if when they ask you that question, you need to do summer class. You can say, um, you can reply to them, and even if you get denied for the visa, you can ask them why you got denied for the visa. Because as I say, this is a money making thing, and so every party actually benefit. The US benefits from you applying. So it's okay to ask them why you failed or why they turn it down. But in this case, if she asks a question, because see there, she asked, the lady told her, or she also feel, and that is why they question her about it. So when them a question you about this, you can say, I'm not sure, she's in her first year. So you'll say, um, as Andrew was saying in the WhatsApp group, I, I just started school and it's in the middle of a pandemic. I think that the system, I don't really get to understand the system as much, but I am working on it. And I think that this year is a good year because the grades to come, which is because they don't know what grade they're going to get in this semester, because remember, your semester finishing in May. So you're going to say, but I am telling you that this semester is actually better because my course grades are my coursework. The grades are actually excellent. So I'm getting a hang of this college thing, and I do want to flare this college thing. So I definitely will work on that, and even with the GPA, I think because I do less course, that is why the GPA actually looks um that way. That is why it looks so bad, but it's not as bad as it seems. Something like that. So just try work your way out of it. I would say, in truth and in fact, we can't determine this, and that is why you should put God first, put everything to Him. Let
Indeed.
it be His will. Let it be His will, and just try, just try. So I'm so sorry to
Mm-hmm.
hear about that, and I hope you can reapply. I think you can reapply, but seeing that they said to do summer courses, I don't think you can reapply. That is why I was saying to you that if you got turned down, you can ask the reason why, so you can reapply. But because they said you should do summer semester, I don't think you can reapply because they want you to do summer semester. But you gotta tell them, say you're not gonna do summer semester. What you can say is, I want to them
One
to
thing,
hear.
Shaday, one
Yeah.
thing. You know that I think, so you can tell the consulates say you reset the courses, but they are not, like, them not reflect on the transcript as yet. Me feel so you can, like, go around some kind and tell them, say, I reset these courses, but based on the time I applied for the transcript, the grades weren't ready as yet for them to be added due to the appointment that I have. So I think, like, there are ways where you can go around the system and,
Yeah,
you know,
there will.
yeah.
Yeah, I think there is, because they can even say, I don't think, and even if they're coming to this question, seeing that they say summer classes, and I did mention this to you in a video. You remember me did say something like this to you in our video, Andre?
Yes.
So they say they need for the summer classes.
Yes.
So this is what they have been telling us. So you can say, but definitely I want to travel this summer, so that coming the following semester I will be up and ready, relaxed and ready to work, because you're going to resit the course in September semester. Hello. You know what
Yes.
the
Yeah.
thing
Go,
is.
go around the corner. Their
Yes,
corners.
so don't make them tell us you need summer semester. You're gonna say, I cannot actually, I would want to do summer semester. Get them to ask you will tell them I would want to do summer semester, but it's not offered in summer. So definitely September morning, I will be resitting the courses because I'll be energized and everything and ready after the trip. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to ensure that I got all the questions. Um, so you can go and talk, Andre. You can go and talk. Oh, they're saying that your
Um.
embassy, your agency is cheap.
Yes, they're very reasonable. Very. And it was a promotion that I got still. The promotion runs from, I think it was from November 1 to 30th. So after November 30th it would be 1,550. So I try to catch that promotion.
Okay.
Yes, and I saw a question where someone asked if they should carry a picture. Yes, you should carry a passport size photo also.
Okay. One you carried or two?
One.
Okay. Okay. So this person, I am aware that if one should get through with a visa, they would need their passport. To collect it, you need to have your ID. But what if you don't have a passport? What if you only have a passport? Um, so this question is saying when you know, say I don't remember, and I don't think you have to have your passport. Let me tell you, I think you
The
just need
ID.
to your ID. All right, so this person is saying when you get through for embassy, when them collect your passport, um how you going to get it back because you need a ID to get your passport. No, you don't need it. Remember clear as day, you don't need it. I think you probably need to carry the confirmation something. Like the probably carry your confirmation, like the embassy, the interview date, the paper that you got to take to embassy. You remember that paper, Andre? The paper,
Um,
the confirmation sheet from the
yes,
website.
yes.
So I think it's probably that alone. You don't have to carry your ID. I can tell you that.
Yes.
You don't have to carry your ID. You don't,
And
but I would,
today, like with the kind of shocked. I didn't know that the consulate would take the DS form with the passport. Like we never know.
big
It's not
man.
good.
So
So
they
I
take
think
the
we'll
DS.
get it back. So when we're gonna get back the DS form with the passport.
Yes. So why they took the DS form is because that will determine the date that they will allow your visa to be expired.
Oh,
So
okay.
your date form actually give you your start date. So they
Mm.
will allow you to travel upon that start date. So the dates form give them all the information they need. When your visa going to start, they'll start the visa as soon as your DS form, which is your job letter, says you should start. They'll let you travel before. So they'll put the date, that date and the end date with the DS form. So that will correlate.
Okay, okay.
And remember that you can travel um before your start date. So
Yes, that's what I heard.
you can travel before your start date.
So,
Um
someone is asking, but what about school ID? I carried my school ID, but they didn't ask for it.
just
But I
carry
wore my
everything.
one thing. If you have a uniform, wear a uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah, come just up in my Sam shop uniform to the go embassy.
Ah, wait, today you get the visa, guys, in fresh from embassy. Fresh from embassy. Oh no. I'm going through the comments. Read along for me.
um, which agents? I don't understand that question. Which agency? It is the Explore Your World agency.
All right, so this person is asking if anyone on here has been on the J1 internship program. I know persons who are on it right now, so I'm not sure what information you want, but as it relates to J1 internship, it normally targets persons who are in tourism and hospitality um, tourism and hospitality area, and the business area as well. So if you're studying those two, fly high, fly low, you can go overseas. The internship is actually better than J1, the J1 regular summer work and travel because it's up to like 9 months. So you work in the US for 9 months. Ja. But couldn't do one of them course, but couldn't do it.
uh,
No.
Shaday,
Mhm.
when you were working, like How was your Myrtle Beach experience? Like seeing that I'm going there, that experience, the Walmart experience.
It's crazy. It's awesome. Like, I don't even think I want to talk about it on the live because a lot of persons are viewing. But it's a crazy ass experience. I can tell you for one, where work and travel allowed me to travel because never go on plane at all, and work and travel allowed me to do that. So
Yes.
I remember going up there. First thing we buy a strawberry, and it was awesome. But working at Walmart is like the best job
Yeah.
because I when I'm going on my break, I can just walk in the aisle, look at the different sale, and we catch the sale, you know.
Yeah.
We catch the sales. Um, me eat all the people them cherry. It is fun. It was fun, and the persons at Walmart, like over there, they're so chirpy. Although you know some people,
Yeah.
yeah, but the environment is different. I can tell you that when I worked at Walmart, I was working on the slicer. That's why girls look tick up, you know, and that's why girls are strong and firm, you know. Cause all of foreign hard work me I do, you know. Hard, good work of foreign. Me nice, good up Shaday, I do hard work. So I probably need to do a video about the different jobs that I did. But I was
Yeah.
working on the slicing machine and I sliced ham.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I had to let me see. Let me see if I can show you. Okay. So I had to work like a heavy duty machine, like heavy duty, and I sliced the ham. So my hands were working like this all day.
Oh,
Okay. So that's why I'm up them arms, yeah.
build muscle.
Yes. Girl work at Walmart. Me work at Walmart. So my experience was good because Walmart is a crazy ass place because you have everything there. You have
Yeah.
food, you have clothes, you have cash out aisle for yourself. Like it's a whole experience, and
Yeah.
um and it's a big store. Um, what I would say, just make sure say try be nice to people. They're going to be
Yeah.
they're going to be. I just remember that I'm on a live.
Try be
They're
nice.
going to
Just
be
be
rude
nice.
customers. They're going to be rude customers, persons who do. I did not experience racism in
Mm.
Myrtle Beach because Myrtle Beach is a ghetto.
Oh,
They stole my bicycle at Myrtle Beach.
the bicycle,
Yes, and it had lock.
and
Me
they
never
still.
yet see it. Not even Jamaica, them not thief them something there. They stole my bike at Myrtle Beach. And you're
Mm-mm.
going to have an accent because if you don't talk like that, they won't really understand you. So you're going to have like a little accent,
Accent,
and they were
yeah.
like, "You're from Jamaica because you don't, you don't have the you don't have the,
The
you don't,
accent.
you don't have the accent." It was crazy as fun. But then when you see one yardie, you know, you can know see a yardie. You
Yeah.
see when you go to one yardie, it's crazy fun. Myrtle Beach is
Trouble.
the especially at Walmart. Any Walmart is the place to be. So you are at a hot.
Hmm.
So what I would say is learn as much
And
as
with
you can at Walmart.
and like with at Walmart, so like so what's the overtime like after the seven like
What are you going to do there? You're going to do
stock up?
stock?
Yes.
All right. So stocker is try get one morning shift. Stocker is mostly night, which night is okay. Night is definitely good as well. What you want to do is maximize your hours. So if you think the night shift is better for you, then that's fine. But I think the morning shift is better, which is the 4 a.m. shift. So
Yeah.
try and ask if as you're going there, so don't make them just try and ask, oh, is there a morning shift 4 a.m. for soccer? I would love that shift. I love mornings. So you can
Mm.
say stuff like that because once you start in the morning, then you can get overtime in the evenings. You get what I'm saying? So
Oh,
morning shift is from 4 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then I would work like an extra hour or two every day. But I see people work there for like 5 hours, 5 hours extra every day.
okay.
You can do that. But whereas with evening shift, which is the night shift, you're going to start at 11 p.m., 11 to about 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
11 to 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. So you're going to leave it at 8. You're going to leave Walmart at 8 a.m. So why I say that 4 a.m. is better is because if you're going to leave at 8 a.m., they're going to say, I don't really want you to do overtime because it's 8 a.m. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
indeed.
8 a.m. The persons are here for that shift, and
Yeah,
I think you need to sleep. So, you know,
indeed.
yeah.
I see a question here. What questions they ask you? Um, from RY876.
Is
So
there
you see
anyone?
Shaday?
No, I'm not scroll. I'm not read so far. Wait, what am I asking?
What question they ask? It's from RY876.
What question they ask? For
Yeah,
what?
maybe at the embassy.
For what embassy?
Yes. All right. So they ask me, the school that I attend, which year I'm in. They ask me my GPA, if I have any immediate family over there, and if I have ever committed any crime or anything of the sort.
Me just me can't, guys. I cannot read the comment. Going along. I can't read. I'm just me just a reach up on somebody said them a practice them two again already. Um, it's fun. It's crazy fun. Actually, it
Read a
actually help
foreign
you
pick
with
though.
English fine. So this person is saying that the places that their agencies are providing are trash. Um, I would say that you can weigh your options first because, as I say, you can get a self placement if you really want to. But seeing that you already chose agency place, your full placement, don't really, you have to look at it as chance as well because you cannot predict all of these things. Even though I'm telling you that, hey, let make sure that it's near a Walmart. Sometimes Walmart are not there. Make sure that it's near this or near that. Sometimes it's not that way. But you can say to yourself that just like Kingston, you want to ensure that the area that you are in has different areas. So selling
Yeah,
like at an ice cream store, having like different corner shop, so you want to find those places. Even if it's not near Walmart, near Target, you don't have to find those places because I can tell you, you can book up in a nice place where it's just really, really nice. One place that gives you overtime, that gives you everything. But you don't want to go off chance. You want to ensure that you would do what you're supposed to do. So although the agencies send out crappy thingy, just try be on the lookout for some good ones. That is why I show you how to choose good jobs. And even if the one job is crappy, just make sure say the area that you're in has different locations, different spots. First thing you look at when you get a job list and you look at the place, you go on Google Map, type in the exact location because everything depends on Google. You can see the place that you are going to go and around the surroundings as well. So once the surrounding is have like corner shop, like an ice cream store, and you just check it out, most of the places in the US is going to be peak season. So once you have restaurants and you can work different places. So I know that is some crappy places, which I'm so sorry about it. but try pick some of the good ones, yeah? And
Yeah,
don't pick just the job, pick the location. Because
indeed.
remember when I tell you no, I picked just the job, which was a job that was paid $11, but it was in Wonderland. Wonderland. The land was wondering. I was wondering. It was the best job because my job was to ensure that other persons were happy, which I am a natural, just saying. But me eat that. Me eat that for them eat. Me eat that food. No. When I need good jobs. Where is my friend that is going to the $16 job and the
You
$17
say from the
job?
life day, Shaday. You remember?
He needs to come for the live here.
Are the gold or platinum package? Which package I get?
Hey, hey,
Hey,
guys, I
remember,
would say
remember
you
that,
need to go there. The
Someone is
Hampton
someone is asking what will happen if it's their last year in college.
if you're there last year in college, you're still obligated. They still fall under the scope. They still fall under the scope. If it is your last year in college, I can tell you that they still want you to go on the program. People have been strained saying that they they don't want to try it out because suppose it's their last year and first year and work and travel. How it gonna look? They're gonna make it look like say they're gonna run off. And that is why I say to you that you should have a good mentality and how you present yourself at embassy. Because my perspective of going to work and travel in my final year is that I'm free from school, and this is an experience that I always wanted to go on, and I finally get the chance to do it without thinking about school. Perfect. But what we think? What we think? Say agency, embassy, what think? Say we can run off. It is your
Yeah,
obligation. I even think that I asked them. I legit asked them. There was a embassy representative that came to a conference or some seminar at UTech, and I asked them the question, what if it is your final year? How do we go about applying? And she said this to me, that we're still obligated, we still fall under the requirements, and it's they won't turn it down for that.
yeah.
So if it's your final year, go on, go make the money, girl. Go on, go make the money.
And someone else is asking, should my transcript show my grades from first year to third year? I have two different transcript, one with my associate degree grade and one with my bachelor's degree grade.
Oh, so is it like, I mean, I understand. You have two transcripts, one with your associate and one with your bachelor's. Is it a case where the associate ties to the bachelor's? If you get what I'm saying, like you do 2 years associate, and then upon the 2 years, you go do your third year, which is going to start your bachelor's. I don't understand that question. Is it like that? Because in this case, I would carry both of them, but they mostly want the transcript should have all your grades, but I will carry both. I will carry all of them. Someone was asking, is CVS a good place for a second job? You have to go and find out, I can tell you that at Myrtle Beach there, the first 2 weeks, I did 3 jobs or 4 jobs. I got through both 5 jobs at Myrtle Beach. Because when I first went, Walmart didn't started my process, and so I was at home not working. I was at home not working. Well, them want me for the home now work. Otada. So I had to get different jobs. So I work at Red Lobster. No, why me I tell lie? Shadi stop tell lie. Red Lobster was beside you. I worked at
Chick-fil-A.
Red Robins, Sonic. No man, me not reach Chick-fil-A yet. I work at Red Robins. I work at Red Robins. I work at Sonic. I work at another grocery store. I work at another fast food place where don't pay my money. More the one day the job answer paid. But
How much an hour? How much an hour?
I did $10, but I did must $9 or $10, but I did desperate. Really desperate. So I was desperate. So so yes, you can try out the job and see if it actually fits you. Because CVS is a pharmacy. It's a wide, big, broad, well-known pharmacy in the US. And so I would say it's a good place. But do you really want a second job to be CVS? You have to look at the time slots. So because it's a pharmacy, nobody now go there in a low night at CVS in the late night. So you have to think about the time schedule. So for second job is for extra hours. And when I say extra hours, meaning maximum hours for the day. So you want to ensure that you work 15 to 18 hours a day, almost every day. I would say every day, but and I took one day off depending on how much money I'm making for the week. So everybody knows say I'm going to make a video soon how I made my first $1 million. But I made a lot
Hot
on work
so.
and travel.
Hot so.
Yeah,
Millionaire.
I made that. I'm going to make a video. I think that's the next video I'm going to make because I really want some.
Okay.
I know say people are going to drawn to the $1 million a year. So make
Mm.
$1 million. But
$1 million.
yeah, well, more. I think it's probably more than that because I think it was like 11 or 12 after I finished spin and
Mm.
no, me know. Look, why wanna
Mm.
in our business?
Mm.
There was more than that, and it was at Mercer
No.
Beach. So that's why I made. That's
Hot
why I'm
spot.
telling. Right. So with CBS as a second job, I would say it's a good first job, but is it a good second job? Because you want to ensure that you're working 15 to 18 hours a day. So if CBS is going to allow you to work, so suppose my first job allows me to work at 8 a.m. to 8 to, let me see, 3 o'clock. No, 8 to 2 o'clock. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So that's 7 hours. So you want legit 10 more hours. Because as I say, to make the money, you have to work for hours. So
Yeah.
if your first job only giving you 7 hours, which I would say any job that is giving you the most amount of hours, just stay with that one job because overtime pays more than working a second job.
Second job indeed.
Right. So if your first job only gives you 7 hours and you have legit 18 hours for make the money where you want to make, you can't sleep.
True.
So is CVS a good job? All right. So you work so that's at 2 o'clock, right? So you want a job from 3 o'clock to 10 more hours. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you want a job from 3 o'clock to 12 o'clock. So does CVS close at 12 o'clock? That is what you need to ask yourself. So as long as the second job allows you to get maximum hours, then I would say go for it. But if it's not going to allow you to get that, then crap that second job. Even if it's nice, crap it. That's not what we're here for. You know why we're here. Ask me the question.
Shaday.
Them come.
Someone said, is it mandatory that we travel on the required start date? I have exams during the week of my start date, and my exam won't end until 1 week after. Can we travel like 2 weeks after the start date? That's a question.
Yeah, you can. You can travel before and you can travel after. It's anytime you reach the start date. Because I think with the start date, they give you in between hours. So they won't say it starts at May 1st. They won't say it starts at May 1st. They have to be there May 1st. I think they say from May 1st to May 18th, that is the slot. And even if that is the slot, you can text your employer because the employer is expecting you. So you can text the employer and explain to them that you will be late or you're going to be there 1 week late or 2 weeks late. But I would say if your exam finishes today, I will be on a flight tomorrow. Yeah. That's how I did it. That's how people I know did it. Yeah, that's how we do it.
And
Um,
someone else asks, should you bring your vaccination card to the embassy? I carried mine.
I
I carried, I
think
carried mine.
carry it, but I would say carry it if you have it, but I don't
Yeah,
think that's where it's required. I think it's when you reach like at airport, then they'll ask for it. But carry it. But I don't think it's required because you can have a second dose before your start date. Which other question? Um, I can't manage, you know. Good answer. Which one was good answer? Oh, yeah, ask me the question then, man. Yes. So I just think that once you know the basic information, you can do well. As I said, someone was texting me that they actually find second jobs already. And because the thing is online, you can start applying for second jobs. Red Lobster is close by Walmart, Andre. Red
which one of the
Lobster.
locations? Which one of the, are we going to the, the 550 Highway North location?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the location.
because Chick-fil-A is not really far, but we had to ride to that location. So with
Mm.
work and travel, you ride on bicycles. They call it bikes. You ride on bikes, and that's how you traverse. So it's pretty awesome because who ride on a bicycle to work? Not in Jamaica.
Me too.
Not in Jamaica. So it's
Awesome.
totally different. It's a cultural experience. They don't know about day offs. People don't know about day offs. It's crazy. Um, might need a vaccination card for airport. Yes, that was what I was saying. Might need a vaccination card for airport. I think someone was asking about the GPA um in terms of career. No, the GPA is just any career can have. The GPA is just the grade. The GPA is like an average. So like CXC, you get ones and twos. With the GPA, it gives you the scale in which you're performing. So I think from 2.5 to about 7, and it depends on the school also. So I know that my GPA is like E plus, like in the tree region is like B plus, and it works with like if you get first class, which is like a A student, A plus student, or if you're going to get A minus student, if you're going to get second class, upper second class, or if you're going to get lower second class. So that's how it works. Um,
Um,
hmm?
Shaday, I'm
Yeah.
not sure if this would be the line for it, but I think like you could speak about getting housing.
Or getting housing.
Yeah,
What about your thingy? You
they
got
don't
housing? Was it
no, they
provided?
don't no, so we have to look our own housing.
And how was that process for you? You
When I find out house it.
You know, find out how say, geez,
No.
and peas. Are you gonna text me? I have links to know. Although it's not like Monday. I have
Eh?
links.
When I find a
My
four,
home.
I think a 4 away. A four, yeah, 4 away.
What? I think I have his number. Like
Yeah,
the housing that I got.
yeah.
We have to keep our housing because remember where you are going to the same place that I went, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with that location, I got a house that like when I ride my bike to work, it takes 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. Like my wake up 4, work start 4 o'clock, or almost 4:30. And if it starts 4 o'clock, I wake up like I get ready and leave up by like 3:55. So I'm gonna take
Mm,
5 minutes to shut go work. May I tell you, say,
okay.
it was dark. But because I had company, that was
Yeah.
really, so I just shut go work. My bicycle, my evil, I should have known the things here, because I could have rented my bicycle, because I had to leave my bike. But
Um,
renting houses. Did you go on Facebook, Myrtle Beach group?
yes, Shaday, but some pre-deposits that I'm seeing, like it's not, and worse, like how US is so expensive, like they are not attainable at this at this moment. And
And
like, like,
what's the rent like? And then we teach you on there, it's really
yeah,
risky to do stuff like that.
they want pre-deposit out for 250, 300.
Well, to be honest, that's a regular rate. That's a regular rate. Um, and that goes across every board. So some housing, when you reach
Yeah.
there, you pay it. But I think you can ask them if you can pay it when you reach. Because I think I when
Uh,
needed reach, I paid it upfront. So you
but
can
I'm
tell me like,
wondering, like, anomaly here, like, the more person, like, so for instance, if it's four persons, like, it would split, but at the same flat, 250 each person a pays minutes a day.
yeah. All right. The deposit, how it works is that deposit is ensuring that you will take the plea and ensuring that when you reach there and when you're leaving, the place is kept tidy and you don't break anything. So if you break anything, they'll take the deposit. That is the deposit. The deposit is a security for the owner of the house.
Okay.
Um, and the deposit is normally probably like 2 weeks or so, 2 weeks rent or so, and they don't give you back until you finish, until the end of the summer. You get what I'm saying? So the
Okay.
250 is for your deposit. And this happens everywhere. Even now when while I'm renting, I had to pay a deposit. The once I'm leaving the house, then I'll get back my deposit. But I have a deposit on this house, on this apartment. So it's just the same. You have to pay the deposit. Um so me don't know how that will work still.
US a
I don't
one
know.
$156 for one US national.
And the funniest thing, I don't have any US right now because I still all of mine them. You talk too late. You talk too late, boss.
Jaja.
Jaja. Jaja. But you can chump up something. But you can explain to them that because you're new, you don't have a bank account, so you're not sure about the transfer. So ask them
Yeah.
about that process and see if they'll wait until they reach up there. If not, just try and get it to them. But there
Yeah.
are means and ways on how to get it to them, and yet you have to pay the deposit. But I'll say just ensure that your sponsor checks with them as well and ensure that they're legit. That
Okay.
250 can be a scammer. But text me after the live, although I'm really busy,
Yeah.
guys. I'm really busy. But text me and I'll see if I can get to that specific owner. But may I just say,
Okay.
shoot, let me tell you about the owner. He's Russian. He's a Russian. Guys don't mess with Russians. So my landlord, my landlord, I would block me out of the house. My landlord lock hello some story. I have to work and travel, and I think I lie me I tell. The
Lock your
landlord,
clothes.
because in like a peer cockroach, a lot of roaches was in the house, invading the house. But the roaches over there are not like here. The big one, it's not the big one, it's a tiny teenager roach, them like teeny whiny. But when it come out at night, it's like flies or ants. What
Oh,
Somebody has scratched me now. What if? So we couldn't live in that. We couldn't live in that condition. So we say we're not paying a rent. We're not paying a rent. And we are Jamaicans. We're not paying any rent. But
So now get
because
knocked out.
we don't know that Russians are serious.
Jesus.
That's why I'm telling you, don't mess with the Russians. Don't talk to them. If they say hi, don't even go like this because I can tell you that I had an experience and the man was stand up for a right. The man lock me out, change key too. The man change the key, me
My
say.
God.
Me go home, so me I go sleep. I had to call my employer and like I was I don't know if me did a cry. Me never did a cry. No, you know I love cry, but at that time I wasn't crying. I wasn't crying, guys. I wasn't crying. But yeah, ah, the
No,
the
sir.
man locked me out, and he basically we had to work with it because it was the best house. We couldn't change. We did a local location. We couldn't change, but he was sorting it out, meaning him come and spray it and stuff like that. So he was sorting it out. So I guess he helped, but he didn't care if it was on time or not. So I'll let you know if I can get in contact with him. He's a really
Yeah.
good guy. He's
Okay.
a
Let
he's
me
a
say
really
it's,
good
I think it's it's four of us. So
it's for it was 6 of us. So it's for you
okay.
guys. I can check. I can check. I'll try and undo that. To be honest, no to be honest, I'm gonna start looking at want to see if Shads can help me. Help you out with what? Let me look back through the questions. Um, help you out with what? What? Go social. Yes, skip. Which question we skip over? Rolina, which question we skip over? No, I'm going back to the question. Or did I get it? Rolina, did I get your question? I didn't skip over your question. You had to leave it. I'm going to Walmart. Enough people are go to Walmart, man. Jack, when I get the jackpot, man. Did I skip your question, Rolina? Did I? Which question? Could you reply back to the thingy? Reply so that I can see a question. Oh, housing. You guys are waiting on me.
Ah,
You're waiting on me after me giving you the information. You're waiting on me. But yeah, just try and find the cheapest house because the my landlord that I had, he does this every year, but he was saying because I was supposed to go there in my final year when Corona came and all of that happened. So I would say to you that go and look for your housing because he was saying that he started renting it out to visitors like an Airbnb or something. So that's why I have to check. Yeah. As it relates to embassy, do you have to reach the exact time? What if you are half an hour late? Yes, will you still
be
get
on
through?
time. Be on time. We don't
Me,
want chance that.
Monique, Monique,
We don't
um,
chance
I
that.
can, Monique, I cannot answer this question because when I was a child in my mother's womb, I heard that going to embassy is like let me see, two things that Jamaica takes serious. Jamaicans are always late, and my mother said to me that I probably will miss heaven because I'm always late. But I can say that all Jamaicans they're mostly late, but they will never be late for embassy and for their flights. So we cannot answer
No
those two
flight.
questions because if we do, then we're not Jamaicans. Because I don't think anyone has ever, any Jamaican in history has ever um has ever been late for for an embassy date and also for a plane ride. Oh, guys, I was late for my plane ride one at a time. Guys, no, I have so many stories. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. I was late for my flight once, not from Jamaica. It was a connected flight. Guys, I was late for my flight once. Oh my word. And I take off my shoes and I run into the people in the airport come. Nah, Mr.
My
Flight
God.
here, you know. It's so crazy. Guys, I can't wait to experience foreign and
Yeah.
take a lot of pictures. Take a lot of pictures. One of my regrets is that I didn't travel as much. And even though I traveled, I didn't take a lot of pictures. So that's my only regret. Yeah. But I wanted to travel in my final year. I wanted to travel in my final year because you know what the aim was. Um, so yeah. How long before the start date can we travel? I would say I would say
I heard,
anytime.
don't count me on it. I heard 30 days before and after, but don't count me on it. I'm not sure.
I think so too. I think so.
I
30
heard,
days
I,
before.
I heard
So
it's 30 days before and 30 days after.
okay, so I am sure about the 30 days after.
Yeah.
Um, and with the 30 days after, there is like a conflict of interest also with that because
Oh.
with the 30 days after, what they were saying is that when you apply back for embassy, so when you apply back for the visa, they're going to say you overstay during the time that you should have been at school. So only
Oh.
on that basis they will have like a problem. But every time I travel, I come back like 2 weeks, 2 weeks after the school starts. So I always come back like September 11 or September. I never reach September 20. But you can travel. You can. I think you can travel 30 days before, as he says. But I don't think that depending on your start date, you. I don't think that I don't think that you traveling before your start date will affect you because I don't think that your school will end in May and then you go up in like no, I don't think your school will end like January, February, March. I don't think your school will end like in March and then you go up in like anyways. I would say 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Thanks a lot, JYTJR. So I would say 2 weeks. So travel within like a 2 week scope. Yeah. So 1 to 2 weeks, I would say that's fine. Other than that, then I don't know. But you have 1 month to travel afterwards, and you're obligated to it. Yes, you are. I don't think embassy will penalize you for it, but
Yeah.
what they're saying is that if you travel like all of the 30 days in September, when you reapply, embassy, the person can ask you why you stay so long when you have school in September, because you know that the work and travel facilitates persons in school and so that is why you have a short span with the visa. That is why the visa starts from May to like September, because they know that in Jamaica September 7th or so is like the start date when every school should start. With like persons from Russia and Turkey, they're when we live in the US, they're still there up to like October because their school doesn't start until late October. So late October, November. So you see what I'm trying to get here. Yeah. Hope that answers the question. Can you send can you spend a month after? Yeah, yes. So you can spend a month. It's called a grace period. I think it's called a grace period. So you can spend up to a month. So if your visa expires September 7th, you can come back September, you can come back October 7th. You have 1 entire month to travel. But remember what I said in terms of that. But make sure you're not in the US when school start back. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You want to go to see your, yes. So when I was on work and travel, normally when I leave, I go to my cousins in Bronx, New York, and I spend like a week or two there. So yes, you can go and spend some time if you want, but come back when you feel it's necessary because they're not penalizing you, but don't take as much time when you know that you have school because you know that missing 2 weeks of school is really so bad. But that was a risk I had to take, and I'm not I'm happy about that because 2 weeks is like almost $1,500. 2 weeks is like probably 1,200 US when I work in a 2 weeks. So why I find this so funny. So I wonder if you can travel without taking a corona a car. Well, not laugh, don't laugh. Errol, I don't think so. Actually, I would have to come on here another time because because I think I have to come on here because my friend was telling me about this incident where her church sister condemns it and says that she prayed to the Lord and the Lord says that she should go, she should buy her ticket and everything and go to see her family members. And she went there and her card, she don't take the vaccine and she's praying to the Lord and she know that she'll get through. So I have to come, I think I can give you an answer for that question. So I would have to go back to my friend and ask her if that lady had so much faith. If you have so much faith as small as a mustard seed, then it can move mountains. But I don't think those are the mountains we want to cross because it's mandatory. Mandatory meaning I know your agency say it, I know Jamaica say it, Jamaica not say it, because Jamaica look like say them want to send in everybody coming out the country because tourism, but I can say
Yes.
why would I laugh? Guys, wanna
Holy.
stop it. So yeah, so I can tell you that it's not Jamaica say it, a US say it. So what I can say to you about this question, sir, I'm gonna put it in perspective, is that I want to go on the work and travel program and US, not Jamaica tell me if I take it, but US, the country that I so want to work at, says that I should ensure that I take the vaccine upon entering the country. Me not ask no question or wonder,
Nothing.
because
Me say.
because I'm brave. Me not ask no question.
Me I tell you.
I'm not asking no question. So yeah, I don't think so. Don't even wonder. Don't even wonder. They'll just send it back, send you back. Um, because it puts you at risk and it puts persons at risk. And we know all of that work already. Although we understand the logics of it already, we understand the mechanism of it already. I think for now, Corona has been here since 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the year that I
Rough.
was supposed to make the year that I was supposed to make my
And drop
$2
the
million
beamer. And drop the
and get my
beamer.
car and get my house. Hey,
But Shaday,
listen,
the question here had to know. Can you make 10 plus on the program in 4 months? Can you make over 10 grand in 4 months?
let me not tell you something make over that, sir. You know the palm life. Girl, well, rich. Me gonna make one video from YouTube so they can understand the girl with $1 million. Girl,
Yeah.
tell it down. Wait, why me attack like TC? Yes, you can. Especially if you're a male, cause them say girl now have the stamina and the strength and then
Mm-hmm.
puny. Cause someone was saying, because I was there with someone and they say me not gonna work. That's time me I wonder when you gonna work for them. Cause if
Mm-mm.
you not gonna work and two we did this, two we have the same struggles, I would say. But yeah, you can make that. But I will say to you on this also, time is the master of everything. Because on my first year, to be honest, I made about $4,000. Remember, you pay like $3,000 for go on a program, And I made about $4,000. And then when my tax came and everything, I made about like 6,000. So remember that you're going to get taxes as well. So that is why I think I probably like reach like probably um the 11 or 12 region because I got my taxes back. But I can tell you that going on the program, you have an expectation, but you also have to think about reality. If you're going there on your first year and it's not a good location, it's just going to teach you a lesson, right? I will only give you the information that will tell you that only reason why, or one of the reasons why you can make that money is if you work the hours. The hours is all about how much you will make. So what you can do now is check out how to make the 10K. If you want to make 10K, the first thing you need to do is um subtract that 10K in four. So that is what? Come with the calculator, because I'm not so good. But those but up here, so I'm a really educated person and I'm really bright. I think I'm a bright person, but
Shaday.
why not? Yes, I think I excel, but
Yes.
sometimes they call the calculator.
True.
So
True.
calculate 10K in 4 months because they want to make it in 4 months, right? So when you calculate it in 4 months, then that's how much a month? Two, right? See that on the brighty, see that 2,500 a month. That's what you need. But you have to remember that 10K, when you want to get 10K to come to Jamaica, you also have to include your expenses. So you're
Mm-hmm.
going to have to make more than 2,500 a month because your expenses is going to be 120 a week, 120 to 150 a week, plus 120 to 150 a week. So if you make it, so 150 a week is like how much a month? $600 a month. Plus you have to eat because even though we're going to go to restaurant places, that is going to to supply it with fuel, going to give us food because we're going think smart. When I want a second job, think about a place that will provide food. When I work at Sonic, yes, I work at Sonic. I love I love strawberry cheesecake milkshake smoothie. I ate like two burgers plus a carry for lunch for breakfast in the morning for Walmart. So you have to think smart. So I was getting food. So that cut down on my expenses. Plus I go shop. Cause 10K I know where you want to make 10K away one carry home. Come on now.
Indeed.
Well, you don't hear
Indeed.
that. You don't hear that. You're not with me, Andre. 10K is not
Shade,
what you
I
want
want
to pay.
you say so. You say something, and Prior said it can't left out of my thought. I say work and travel set you. I mean say Jaja. Work and travel set Shade. So a serious business then.
And I can tell you that. I can tell you that. You see, if I never go and work and travel, I know say me a Christian and I know I'm always talk about God and them something here. I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
this like lightly, but I
Yeah.
probably would have commit suicide or something because
Jesus.
I'm telling you in terms of I'm not gonna exaggerate because I have to give God thanks and
Yes, indeed.
um
Despite.
and I'm really doing good for myself because remember I tell you, work and travel set me in terms of I have the education, I have
Mm-hmm.
some little savings. I have the knowledge of financial education. I have my business because of work and travel. I have extra
Yeah.
money. I don't have any student loan. That is what setting means because making 10K, you buy one car and it crash and it dead right there. So what work
Yeah.
and travel did for me is get the it gave me something that I could start with and understand life. Understand
Yeah.
life to say that I have my money and I can do this with that money. Right? And what you want to do with the work and travel money, and that this is why I say to you on first year in work and travel, I had a phone, I did not buy a new phone. The phone that I'm using now, I got a new one, but it's really crappy and I go through the storm with the phone. So what I'm saying is that you get the money, but it's what you do with the money. Persons go on work and travel and they still in student loan debt. I am sorry, I don't like to sound harsh, but that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I am sorry. I'm so sorry to say this, but you cannot go and work and travel. Well, I will say that when you go and work and travel, not everyone will make so much money. And this is why I tell you how to choose the jobs, how to do this, how to do that. So once you do that and you get in a hot spot and you work your way up, I didn't sleep on work and travel. If you listen to all my work and travel videos, you'll understand that
Yeah.
I didn't sleep on work and travel. Because when I come home from let me tell you how my day goes on work and travel. Walmart starts at 4 o'clock. Remember, sharp 4 a.m. And I had to wake up before, which is 3:30. I woke up 3:30. Me not bed. Me tell you when me bed. I wake up 3:30. Put on my clothes. Do your little thing and hurry up and put on your clothes and went to work. After work, which is like 1 o'clock, I would go home and probably rest like a 30 minutes. That is when I just started rest for like an hour to a 30 minutes to an hour. That is when I just started working at Walmart. I'm just starting working. So go home for an hour, which is like from 1 o'clock, from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. So at 1 o'clock, I will get up, shower in between that hour, and put on my clothes and go to my next workplace. Then in the night now, when we reach home like 11 o'clock, I remember say me I tell you say me I work from 4 to 11, and from 4 to 12. And that time there Myrtle Beach is a hot spot in
Serious
terms of
work.
crime. No work and trouble, especially Myrtle Beach. I think they killed someone on work and travel. Someone who was
Mm-hmm.
on work and travel. They probably rape her or something off the start. So me I tell you say in a them fear they my God further I never know something could have stay here. So in terms of being fearful, not even in Jamaica, I'm fearful. So I'm telling you how much I had to go through to ensure that I made that money. So when I went there and I finished like 11 a.m., I go shower after 11 a.m., put on my clothes and go on my bed at 11. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. And I can tell you that I did not get 4 hours worth of sleep. So I only had 4 hours of my time for the entire 4 months. Every day I had 4 hours to sleep. What I had to do, and I can show you pictures, is that in between my Walmart 15 minutes break, I would sleep. In between my Walmart 1 hour lunch break, I would sleep. I would sleep. In between any break time, any lunch time, I will sleep because I am not going to get sleep at 4 hours for the day. And I can tell you that I don't go to my bed at 11. Come after talk to my good parents, my mother, of course, because she afraid for our little girl child. So I had to keep in contact with all these persons. Plus, me did have a social life, but I didn't like, and work and travel, you not have a social life. You're going to lock off all of them spouse or whatever. Just know say I it's a process. So I can say is that it depends what you want to do on work and travel. Making 10K is feasible, but not everyone is going to make it until you understand why you are there And until you understand that this money that you're going to make is to carry home, or you want to make more than that. And is what you do afterwards. Don't come back to Jamaica and buy one brand new car. Don't come back to Jamaica and still pay for student loan after you finish school. Don't come back to Jamaica and I beg people money. Don't come back to Jamaica and do set yourself. Don't come back to
True.
Jamaica and do start your own business. Don't come back to Jamaica and do invest because Imar is here, because we're investing over here, especially with inflation. Do not come back to Jamaica and work and travel and go on like you're rich.
On that note,
'Cause
on that note, on that
yeah,
note, that's why the planner is needed, so we are waiting on you to drop the planner. Yeah.
guys, I'm dropping my planner. I'm so happy that you remind me. I'm dropping my planner, and my planner, when you get it, because it's not if you get it, when you get
When?
it, you'll see my total mindset.
Yeah.
My total mindset. It will teach you about budgeting. It will teach you about like reading books. It will prompt you to get affiliated with different organizations and network. It will basically put a daily life in you. So it have which I have templates to show you, but more just want print one so that we can show you, right? So my planner, it's going to be a mindset and goal and mindset planner. And this planner, designed by me, it's all about budgeting, having different goals and projects, making as much money as possible, even if you want to make $1 million, $2 million, because those money are not any money in Jamaica right now, because with inflation and all these things. It will show you how to generate multiple streams of income. That planner, when you buy the planner, you will know how Shaday thinks, how Shaday programs, how Shaday go about our business. 2020, in 2020, when I started YouTube, I started off with a healthy lifestyle channel because I was going on that journey. I'm still on that journey now, thanks be to God, even though I'm eating bun and cheese and I haven't been eating throughout the day, which is a bad habit. But I'm on my healthy lifestyle journey. This channel was Shad's healthy lifestyle and not Shad's lifestyle because I started out as that. Then though, stress hit me, never have no job. I applied for ILDS to go to Japan. I paid about like $33,000 because I wanted to go to Japan and all of those stuff. I did not get through. I did went to apply for the army to become a commission officer. Commission officer is not like a regular soldier, like the enlisted soldier. No, the commission officer is like persons who have their 2 units of cape or they have their degree and they will go in and become like leaders, then officers, leaders. So it'll be a leader for the different for the enlisted soldiers and you'll be like a captain there. That is the best explanation. Please do not attack me if you're a soldier. I do not know these things. I stopped studying about the ranks and stuff, so don't come and bash me and say that is not how it goes. I'm just explaining something. I spent 70 other thousand, 76,000, 74,000 something to apply for this job in terms of getting medical things done and all of the process to get a license and some little paperwork for them have to do. I spent over about 76,000. That is 100,000 within a year. Within the pandemic year, I spent over $100,000 applying for a job because I was jobless and never get through to all of those jobs. And this is why I say to you that, and remember, I have my degree. And this is why I say to you that the money that you have, make sure that you put it to good use. Because when you leave, when you finish school, and I wish someone told me this, that is why I'm telling you now, when you will finish school, you're going to you're going to be in the real world. The real world sucks, but it's still nice, but it sucks at times. So if you don't have the mindset, which is why the planner is going to be out, it's going to be out in March, which is 2 weeks from now. Me, I work on a time frame there. 2 weeks from now, um, it tells you how I actually surpass all of that. So even in the pandemic in 2020, I can tell you that last year, 2021, I surpassed all my goals. I started my business. I got over 300 sales, and persons will say, 300 sales, that's not enough. That's not enough. Well, it is a lot. I surpassed 300. I made 300 sales. I sell jewelry. I don't have none. I don't have on none right now. I sell jewelry. I also have a 9 to 5. I also make sure I applied. I also got sponsorship from YouTube. I get a whole heap of money from YouTube, and I think that not YouTube monetization in a YouTube sponsorship. So even with my planner, I'm going to have like I'm going to have wait, what am I doing, please? What am I doing? All right. Even with my planner, I'm going to have like a consultant thing or a society behind YouTube because these information that I know, I can't just tell everybody so and it's free. Even though it's free and I'm giving you all the information, sometimes we need to have like one-on-one conversation. So I want to do that because I think that we can like really your fullest potential, start businesses, generate income, beat inflation, all of them something there. I think that we can do it together. So with the planner, once you have the planner, once you follow all of that, then no, you will come within my class, my consultant class, which is I'm not sure wait a name, but it's going to be I'm going to form a society and tell you behind Shaday, tell you what happens behind YouTube, what happens behind they will they will never understand. They will understand because when they do understand, it's when they buy my book, when they subscribe to
Shaday,
my eh? Yeah, go away.
my battery
Wait, one.
is about to die. Yes.
Oh, all right.
So it was a pleasure being on your live, and
Oh,
thank you again. Like I can't thank you enough.
oh.
Thank you.
Bye, Andre. I'm so happy for your company tonight. Like,
Uh,
we can't believe you sit up with me so long. Like, thanks in a million. I know that
you're
my
welcome.
viewers were so happy. So
Indeed.
keep us up to date on the process and
Definitely.
let me know when
Yeah.
you hit the jackpot. So yes,
Massa.
yes.
Definitely. Yes. All right
Thanks
then.
again. Later. Charge
Yeah,
your
bye
phone.
bye.
All right.
Definitely.
Um. So yes. So that is why I am saying to you that we need this planner. We need the mindset. We need a goal and mindset planner because I think that I had to learn this lesson the hard way. I had to learn this lesson the hard way. I finished school and never have a job, spend all of my money because what? Because I wanted to become a soldier. Did I want it to become a soldier? People actually the process was hard, so hard. I know I talk about this. I'm not sure if everyone know on the live what happened because um I work so no because it depends. So let me finish talk about the soldier thing. So with the soldier thing now, it was a hard process, but I did it and I actually anyways, I'm not going back there. But in that moment, I was wondering what was happening. But I can tell you that that is why we need the goal and mindset planner because we need to know what happens after a disappointment. Because I spent all that money, but what did I gain? I gain the courage to talk to people and share my story. And then that's when I learned that persons need all of this information. I um it scarred me because even right now I'm not afraid of the rain. Like when rain a fall, I'm not a stush girl and will grab for the umbrella because when I was in when I did the physical in Newcastle and the rain was falling and I was so muddy. I even said that my underwear was muddy. I pissed up myself the entire day. I was like, okay, I'm wet already. I'll just pee. Like legit, at that me did I do but swallow pig water, all of them something there, dirty water. I know I swallow it. I know I swallow it. So it was, it scarred me. Scarred me. Bad, bad. But you see, when after all of that, and me come out and talk about it and share about it, and after that is like so awesome. So that is why I say that I love Ronaldo. Anybody wake up and work and travel now, the best way to go. So yes. Did I work 7 hours? You can work 7 days, sorry, it depends. So I got on work and travel. I went on work and travel 3 times. I did take a day off from each job. Um, so one of the jobs when I was working like my first and second year of work and travel, I got not a full day off. I got a half day off. So I got half day at one job and half day at another job. So I worked 6 days everywhere. But I think I work one year. I worked six days every day for the 2 jobs, and I got one day off, but some of the time the day off doesn't sync together to get an entire day off. But with Walmart, when I was at Myrtle Beach, I did um ensure that I got at least one day off. But as I said, as long as you're making enough money, you can take a day off. I would say take a day off. Take a day off to rejuvenate and all of this stuff. You don't have to, but I will say take it because you can get burnt out. And this actually taught me the word electrolyte. So working at Walmart, or not Walmart, work and travel when I was working the 2 jobs, the 18 hours a day, my body was shutting down. And when I say shut down, the program in my brain was shutting down because I was working so hard. But because this taught me like, and I wasn't on energy drink, but the energy drink worked because I tried one time. Like my electrolyte was so low, I had to get a energy drink and it works. But you know, so me, I want healthy girl, I'm gonna believe in them something there. So you're supposed to have like your pills and stuff like that. I need to do a video on that also. So I had like my vitamins, I had like my protein shake, I had all of those things. So yes. So don't work the 7 days. I would say take a day off. Imar, are you still on here? Shanika, did you take a day off? Yes. So take a day off. I worked 7 days a week, but I took a day off for each of the jobs. So initially, yes, I worked 6 days a week, if you put it that way. So I took one day off so that I can, and I didn't rest on this day off. I had fun. I went to the park. I went shopping. I went to the board house. I got candies. I went on rides. That's what I took my day off for. Just ensure that it's not all about the money. I can tell you it's not all about the money because the whole experience for work and travel is so great for me because I understand what customer service is all about. I always talk about this on my live. I understand how I went on a scary ride. I even fainted, like my knockout for probably 3 seconds, like good. Like me legit, me legit knockout. Because like I fainted on the ride. I fainted on the ride. So yes, I would say take a day off because you need it. You need it to you need it to be yourself, to not think about work, to rejuvenate, to enjoy yourself, to have I have that one day off so I can go shopping, so I can take the rest because I need it, so I can actually enjoy work and travel. Because it's not only work, it's travel as well. Um yes, I used to take day offs for shopping and just do yes, something fun. See, yeah, it's good to take a day off. Do not work 7 days a week. We don't want to come to Jamaica and all burnt out and you know in your young days. Mm-mm. You don't want to do that. Yes, you need to do that. You need to do that. Yes, yes, vitamins. Yes, you need to take your vitamins. Yes, yeah, watch my video, there, man. So, any more questions? I think think I'll close off for tonight soon. I think we'll have all the questions. Um, just share the stream in the Steep group. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Like guys, these content, like I don't see it anywhere else. I can tell you, I don't see this content anywhere else. Daniel, text me on Instagram, Daniel. I'm going to put the link afterwards after I finish the live because I probably can. Give me 1 second, me go feet and come back. So me go log off on my phone and come back. So me go log off, forget the WhatsApp group, WhatsApp link and come back. 1 second, let me get it phone. Let's see. Copy link. How do I? Woo! How do I comment now? How do I comment or post comment? Please. Okay, I have it now. What? Link. And then pop, 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 pop. There you have it. So that's the WhatsApp link. So that's the WhatsApp link. That's my one. You can share my WhatsApp link on in Steve group as well, because we talk about persons getting their embassy date and stuff like that. Hi, you're coming from Steve group. Hi, Anna. Did you just join, Anna? Because it's been 2 hours and I've been talking all night. So I'm not sure if you missed a lot if you're just joining. Is there a limit on how much tax return a J1 student can receive? Okay, that's a good question. Look like I go and work and travel already, my love. How you come up with a question there? So I'm not sure. I know there's a limit on taxes. I think when you make over a certain amount of money, I must say 20,000, but I think we're gonna make so much. I think say we're gonna make so much to have that problem there. That is the first thing I'll say. I don't think we'll make as much to have that problem because even persons in the US working big top jobs, getting big top money, they still getting their tax return. So the tax return now, you're just ensure that the only thing that they're taking out of your pay when you're on work and travel is state tax and federal tax. Those are the two taxes they should take out of your pay. And I think another tax, tell me which other tax, Shanika. So only those two taxes they should take out of your pay. They should not take medical and insurance or any other tax from your pay because that's not what you're there for. So with the taxes now, the question is there a limit on how much tax return J1 can receive? So I think I heard like persons even cashing out like $4,000, 3,000, 4,000 US in taxes alone. So I can tell you that you don't really have a problem with that. You don't have a problem with that. I don't think you would have a problem with that because I know person's cashing out like $3,000 worth of tax. But how the tax work is it just as a tax? You have state tax and you have federal tax, right? So when you're filing your taxes, The two of them won't combine, so you'll get your state tax and federal tax separate. But when they combine, they'll probably reach 3,000 or 4,000 something. So you will see how much taxes are withdrawing from your account when you go overseas, and you can claim it back. You have to get back your federal taxes, yes, but I'm not sure if you have to get back your state taxes. But I got back all my federal and state taxes. Understand? The tax season is normally in like now, like January, February. I have a lot of videos to make because I need to make a tax video. Also, I need to make a get ready with what to pack and work and travel. I need to make that video too. So you can send your requests on the different videos that you want me to make. But yeah, I don't think that's a very good question. Very good question. But I don't think it really affects us that much because I think the limit is like 10,000 or something like that. But I can't speak to it right now. Do. Send me the link. Did you have issues with immigration? Issues with immigration. Like me, I talk when me I come back, cause me they have. I don't think I had major issues with immigration, but I know persons have issues with immigration. So in my previous videos, I did mention that you can carry your money from work and travel to Jamaica. Most persons don't know this. They think it's a crime. Sorry, if you carry over 5,000 or if you carry over 500 or over 2,000 US, not a crime. You're obligated. You're entitled because the visa that you're going on is a special visa. It's a work visa. So they will know that you're carrying out money. But I will say that don't carry everything because you need your bank account. Oh, do not close your bank account because that is where the tax return will come in. And when you're doing your tax return, ensure that you put a safe address. So suppose the tax doesn't come in your bank account, it will come to a location. So ensure that you put an address that you will actually get a letter. Some of the things that you can do is someone overseas, if you have one of your cousins overseas, or so you can send it to their address. But I didn't really know about shipping companies. So if you're filing your taxes now, I would send it to a shipping company. They'll cash the check. You send the check to a shipping company. So I'll just put the shipping company address as like a safe haven address. Let me see about these questions. Trust me. We say, hey, me alone produce these contents because I don't know what people think. Like I don't know why people don't talk about this. On work and travel, people did afraid to tell me how much they make, like, or even like the possibilities of how much you can make on work and travel. Like, share the information, no man. Come on, man. Is there a low? So hi guys, if you're new to my channel, which I just saw that comment, so please do subscribe to my YouTube channel because on here, your girl well nice and you guys are my beautifuls and handsomes, and I talk about work and travel things to do while you are young and how to get out of the system, how to manipulate the Jamaican system so we can all make money and all be successful people. Don't forget that my planner is coming out. It's called the Golden Mindset Planner. I have been stressing on this, and yes, it's coming, guys. So anytime in March, I am soaring for the first and second week in March, but I'll keep you updated. Um, Let me see if where is the information for the WhatsApp group? It's here. It's here in the chat. It's here in the chat. The only message I have sent, and I'll pin it. Let me pin it. Girl, I've used, start this comment and how this gonna put user. No. All right. I start the comment. So I will pin I don't see anywhere to pin the comment, but I start the comment so you can find it. So my WhatsApp group is a group of J1 students, sharing information like embassy date, if they got through, what questions they asked with embassy, their entire process. You can throw questions at me in the group. I prefer you text me in the group. Also, I prefer you text me like on Instagram and stuff. Like, yeah. Where the information for the group? Yes. 3 times, but not seeing the link. Daniel, see if you can copy the message. You're not seeing the link, Daniel. Daniel, you'd have to text me after this on Instagram. Text me on Instagram and I'll send you. Or you can, yeah, I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it in the chat. So after the live, you can come back and it will be there. It will be the first comment because I'm going to pin it, and it will also be in my description box after the video because I have to wait after the video to edit it. Ask your question, guys. Manav, on a brighty, why I tell him to ask question and look at sure. I'm almost finished, but you can ask your questions. I'll stay on here as long as you ask questions. I just don't like to feel like I'm boring anyone. Same, not seeing the link. YTJR, are you seeing the link? Yes, I did my tax locally. So yes, I have a lot of videos to make. I have my tax video to make. I have my what to pack with work and travel videos to make. So yes, I did my tax locally. I think they use TurboTax, but I can say is pay your $50 or whatever money they're charging and do your taxes, because if you make one mistake doing it by yourself, then your taxes cannot come. But I think it's a simple process, but I don't care to think about it. I just pay somebody to get it done. And seeing that you're asking, I'll make the video so that I can send you to the person who filed my taxes. There's a thing about the taxes, but I don't really want to share it on air because there's a no one will get like an idea, so you can text me in the WhatsApp group to ask me about the thing about the taxes, but I'm not going to say anything about it on here. Could you send me the link? Oh yes, can you send the link to Steve, please? Send the link in Steve, please. For you're referring to money earned on the program. Yes, it's a WhatsApp link. I have a WhatsApp link that you can join. Hi. Hi everyone. Thanks for joining my live. Why you didn't share my live long time ago? I feel like enough persons on the live now because I love your SWT videos. Oh yes, thanks a lot. I know that I have been doing work and travel videos, and it has been helping a lot of persons. Someone even texts me. You know what I love about like having all of these videos is that when someone texts me and say them get the visa, or someone texts me and say, "Girl, I secured a job already." Can you believe someone who is going on their first year secured 2 second jobs already? I'm like, how you do that? And they're like, Shaday, it's all because of you. And I'm like, oh, I forgot. So that is what I love about sharing, is because persons can get the information. Additionally, I need to tell you how to send money to Jamaica. I need to make that video as well. Please be patient with me. I just got a new phone, so that is why I haven't been posting. So now I can post because I have a new phone and I can start making videos. Yes. So how to send money to Jamaica? The immigration process is When you're coming back, you can carry money. I would suggest that you carry like just the money you need. So like your program fee, your money to go back up, because you know you need pocket money. And so I would say care back about like $3,000 or so. I would say you can carry up to that $2,000 to $3,000 if you want to carry money. And also you can open a bank account here, which does it make sense? I have a US bank account, but it makes sense. I think it makes sense. It makes sense. Hmm. But I also have I have TD Bank and I have Bank of America. But Bank of America is so tedious. They close your card, they shut down your card for every simple little thing. But it's one of the long-standing bank. It's like Scotia out here. So yeah, I would say get Bank of America, but TD is so nice. Um, where where did you work? So you are very new to my channel because I shared all this information, which is okay. I went and worked and traveled 3 years in a row. When I hear me good? Let me see if when I hear me good. Imar, why the eyes? Why so many eyes? Can't see the link on. Oh, that's perfect. Hello, hello, what do you mean? Um, yeah. Why all of the eyes, guys? How much? Hmm. Oh, somebody said they almost make that. Oh, so you see, Mina ina. Me just a read, but just I get the scope, but just I get it, guys. Sorry, why Mr. Lead me a chat out the whole live. I know she say una comment. Um, so every single day, no day off, doing at least 12 hours. Hmm. That's awesome though. That's awesome. Yes, 3 times, but the last time I made almost 20. Okay. Um, so I'm up to date now. I'm up to date now. Yeah, I can tell. Imar, I don't think. All right, let me tell you. Imar, that question is fine, but they don't have to answer it. You don't have to answer it because, for one, not persons know about it. So I'll say you should go over to Imar's channel to see what he's talking about. He's talking about investing, and that is one of the ways to go. I'm actually trying to work on it, but I want to sign up with Barita to get some of the stuff. But yeah, I understand the question. I'm up to date and it's fine. Um, but you don't have to answer the question. Don't answer the question. If you don't invest anything, it's fine because some of the times we don't know of it. So you don't, it's something that you should do, but if you don't invest it, then I just think that's fine because you never know. Not running away from it more. I just don't think that's your business. Yeah, I just think that it's fine. You don't have to answer. But yeah, like, you know what? I need to have you on my live though, because if you made this, I would love your experience in terms of telling us what was your hours like, how did you do it, how you managed to do it. Even if you don't show your face, you don't have to show your face. But I'm really happy that you share the possibility with us because I honestly didn't think that was possible. Well, I wanted to do it in my final year. I wanted to go and work and travel in my final year. I know that you'll get more time to work. So that is when I think I could have made that amount in my final year. But that's awesome. Like you put perspective, girl. You just put perspective to this brain here. And I'm all about perspective. So look at that. And look what I was limiting myself to and my channel's members to. I was limiting them to like 12K. But see the girl here come top out at 20. Like, guys, read the comment. Me not say nothing more. The comment says it all. If you're not on this live right now, something is wrong. Something is wrong. Oh, I was indeed in. Yes, so that is what I'm saying. So because you're in your final year, you can maximize more. And that is why someone was asking me about the internship program. The internship program goes up to 9 months. So that possible man, girl, that possible girl, I tell myself that I just need 1 year in the US. Just give Shaday 1 year and I'll reign, baby. I will reign. I will reign so hard. Um, so yeah, all of that possible, like all of that is possible. But some of the questions about um, so yeah, so that's why I tell you say when Corona come and I never get to go up and work and travel, someone legit took my heart out and put it on a platter because that's how I felt when I found out that I couldn't go and work and travel, that my agency was going to take back almost half of my money, and that I was stuck in a pandemic. I didn't finish school. Well, as in, I finished school, but it was online. I didn't even get the chance to think about my second choice because all my plan was for the summer to go and work and travel. So I had in my head was to work. So when I started when me never go up and work and travel in my final year because of Corona, and me not have no job, I'm at home, I just start exercise. That never did a mad me. I almost went crazy. Every day I talk about it with my parents and everything. I'm like, look how I could I do this, man. Look how I could I do that. Because, oh, two persons who did it? Really? What document? Wait. I love talking and I not read the comment them. Chop. What documents do we need to get to make sure that we don't have issues when going up? So what documents do we get to make sure we don't have any issues when we're going up? It's your passport and your DS. Not your passport. Your passport, which is going to have your visa in it with your DS form. So those are, and then you can have your sponsor letter, not your sponsor booklet and stuff like that. But it's mostly your DS form and your um visa, and then all of the documents will fall below. What is internship? So internship is just like J1 work and travel, but it's for an internship program. So it's like getting a job overseas as an intern. Um, and this lasts for 9 months. The trick with intern though is that most of the interns can fall under business aspect. So if you study business, if you study um, tourism, those are the two hot areas you can go and work on. It's like work and travel. So you can go and work and travel. So you have work and travel summer, you have summer work and travel, and you have internship J1 work and travel. Matter of fact, you have about 9 different J1 programs you can go on. You have the camp program, you have internship program, you have the one other program like persons can come to your house and somebody come to your house, one of those programs. But the most prominent ones are the internship program, which lasts for 9 months. So up to 9 months or even more, no, 9 months or more, yeah. So you can go on a work and travel for 9 months on an internship program. And with internship program, you have to be in school and be in school, or you have to at least leave college at least within like a 1 year span. So if you leave college now, which is 2020, you can go on internship. But if you leave college like me over a year, then I cannot go on internship because internship is once you are within a 1 year period. Once you graduate, once you're a fresh graduate of 1 year, 1 year or less, right? So with internship is a J1 visa as well that allows you, just like J1 summer work and travel, allows you to work in the US for companies like the regular companies like housekeeping, culinary, business aspect as well in marketing. Some of the internship also you can go like to even Spain or Europe, and I think I need to do some of those videos. So yeah, some of the internships you don't have to go to the US, you can go to other different countries. You have internship to be like you have a J1 as well, teacher J1, but let's go back to the internship. So with internship, those are the two prominent degrees that you need to study to have internship. With internship also, you don't even need to have a bachelor's degree. You can do regular um, CAPE, which is like 2 years of sixth form, but have an associate degree. So even if you have an associate degree, you can go on internship once you fall within the category. You're a fresh graduate of less than a year and less. Some other agencies now are providing internship in England, in UK, so you can get internship in UK. But as I say, it has to fall in the category you study and you just left school, not even a year ago, right? So that is why you are on my live to get this information. Because if I knew that information, I would have done an associate degree in tourism and hospitality, and I'll be in foreign right now. And your internship can also extend, and you have like H2B and so. How can we apply for internship? So internship is just like your J1s, summer work and travel. So you will apply with your agencies. So even your agencies right now, they do internship program. You just ask them for the internship program. It's pretty expensive though, because it's going to be 9 months. What I heard is that because it's 9 months or more, or depending on the amount of months you're going to be there on internship program, you're going to pay more because you have more insurance. You're going to be covered for a longer period of time. So with internship, you can, I think I even saw paralegal internship. But what you can do is, you need to join my WhatsApp group. Make sure you join my WhatsApp group. So yeah, internship for Joyce is 4,000. Make sure you join my WhatsApp group. So how long will an associate degree take to complete? 2 years. Remember, say associate degree, it's like sixth form, but don't do it at a regular high school. You'll do it like a community college or so, an associate degree. So that takes like 2 years. So if you finish high school now, you need to get this information. If you finish high school now and you want to ensure that you go somewhere like probably Jamaica, the best route to take is to do a 2 year associate degree in tourism and hospitality, and you will fly high, fly low. You are in faring. um, oh, you went on internship as well, um, Dana? Okay, you know what? Me and you, if we have a conversation, That's awesome. Where did you went? I hope to have you on my live to talk about this. So yes, which degree you study, Dana? Or Dana. It's Dana. Sorry, Dana. Which degree do you yeah. Let me see if I have any more questions. Guys, subscribe to my channel. I think I'll probably go live tomorrow because seeing that so many persons are on the live, I think I definitely need to do another live. Yes. Wait, let me catch up with the comment them. Um, so yes, if you know someone in high school right now and they want like to go over like the best one of the smartest thing to do right now is get an associate degree and probably go get an associate degree in probably like business. I would say tourism and hospitality, and you can go places with those degrees, with those associate degree, and you can, yeah. Um, Let me come in. You need the link. I don't know why the link. Can someone share the link? I shared it. Let me share it. I think I have it. I'm going to paste it again, guys. I'm going to paste the WhatsApp group link again. So just, I'm going to paste it again. This is the WhatsApp group link. This is my WhatsApp group link. Just copy it and paste it somewhere. Paste it in Google or so. Oh yes, you study tourism and girl smart. You smart. Like, and I even saw on TikTok where someone was saying that they cannot get a job with tourism and hospitality. I'm like, you are a liar. And that is why we need information because I think persons are lacking information because there are a lot of opportunities out there and not just based in Jamaica. You can go to Canada, you can go to US, you have many different opportunities. You can even utilize some of the agencies as well. Um, Persons do it on their own, but you can utilize agencies as well. So yeah, looking. Um, so if you have one exam, but but your start date is before, can you travel then do your exam? I don't understand that question. How long? When is your exam? Is your exam in the summer, Melissa? When is your exam? So if you have one exam, but your start date is before, can you travel then do your exam? When is your exam? When does the program start and when does your exam start? Because there was an incident where one of my friends, I would say yes to that question, but it depends. So I would say yes. It's a yes. You can travel back and forth on your work and travel visa because there was an incident where someone had to leave the US, go and finish an exam and come back to the US because that was the exam date. So in the summer they had one exam. I think they failed the exam, but they had to redo it because that was the only time they could have resit it, and they had to leave the US, go back to Jamaica, find them work and travel visa, then come back. So it is possible, and I had yeah, I witnessed it. The DS forms, it depends on your process. So the DS forms is when you get your job and everything starts out and everything, all the documents sent to your sponsor. So your sponsor now just has to get when they get all of that information, they send you the confirmation or the document needed, civis and all these stuff. So the DS form, it depends on the sponsor. I would say the average is like 3 weeks, but don't quote me on that. Like 2 to 3 weeks, but don't quote me because it depends on, I would say 2 to 3 weeks, but don't quote me on that. But as long as it's in the process, because your DS form can take forever if your documents are not sorted out. So if your documents are like, okay, let's say your documents, you get a job but some outstanding. So once nothing is outstanding, I would say 2 to 3 weeks. But you can ask your agency because sometimes they send it down in batch. Yeah. See. All right. Right, there are a lot of opportunities out there. You have when you finish school with your bachelor's degree, you have the JET program, which is the Japan English Teaching Program. Under this program, you get to go to Japan, um, free of cost because it's by the Japan government. So you get to go to Japan and you go to Japan to live for like a year, but it can extend to like 3 to 5 years, and you work there as an assistant language teacher. When you are an assistant language teacher, you will fund yourself in terms of paying for like renting and stuff like that, taxes and all of that. But you can make more money than when you're there, you know? Um, no internship for math students. I think internship is for everybody. I think internship is for everybody. You just have to find the employer. All right. So why I say that internship is for business and tourism and hospitality persons is because the employers always seek out those persons because they want them people there. They want people to work for them because they know in the US in every I think probably in every country tourism is one of their largest industry, so that is why the you know that tourism and hospitality would need internship because they need more persons to work. But internship can go right across the board, so as long as you find your employer someone to hire you, you can go on an internship program. So there are many groups. One of my best things to research on is on Facebook. People say, "Oh no, Facebook is for the old," but hell no, that is my gig. On Facebook, you can go on groups. So you can go on internship groups. You can go on jet program groups. You can go on work and travel groups. That's where I find most of my content as it relates to like work and travel and all of those stuff. You can find all of that information in just one group. So go on Facebook and find a group. Once you find the group, then you will see persons sending out information about getting internship. So if you want an internship in math, you're a math student, then just look for math internship programs. So you can type in any thing that's related to that and join a Facebook group and research online as well, Google, but Facebook is for that. But pilot him, yes, me I tell him about internship. Like oh you do business boss, make sure say secure your spot to become an intern in the US. And even UK anywhere. So Joyce have this thing now, so you can probably check them out. If I'm currently pursuing a degree, can I get an associate in another field as well? Yeah, baby girl. Yeah. Like probably I do an associate if I think I want to venture off in that because as me tell you, best way to go. So you can as long as you have time. Yeah, I would say that's the best thing to do right now. I would say that's the best thing to do. And even if you have that, you can actually transition into working there permanently. So do you think my love oh yeah think smart girl. So yeah, you can do that. What did I miss? Start back over. I can't start back over. This live is I cannot believe that I'm on here for almost look at the time. What is not this? Guys, um, the time, the time, over 3 weeks. No, over 3 weeks now. Yeah, wait, boss. What is the agency saying about it? What is the agency saying about it? I'm talking. Yeah, man, I would say do it. So one of the things you can do also, are if you have a career and you really, really want to succeed in this career, I tell persons all the time is to go on internship programs in Jamaica. So while you are all right, so when you finish school, what I see a lot of persons doing is that, oh, I finish school and then want to have 3 year worth of experience. Oh, me for have that. There is actually a way where you can finish school with probably 3 years worth of experience. Best way to do it is go on an internship program. With an internship program is basically you working, whether if you're working as an expert or yes or no, you're working as an intern in the best job. So when you're selecting an internship program, ensure that it is the ideal job, the best job you are going to do. Internship program doesn't have to come from your school. You can apply for this. So what I will tell people is that if you want to make it in your career, you're in school, you want to make it in a career, just start going on internship programs so that you can get experience. So if you're in Jamaica right now, yeah, everybody in Jamaica, what am I going so yes, you're in school and you fear that. One of the ways, go on internship programs. When you go on an internship program, even if you do filing for a year, they're gonna say, yeah man, you graduate. Because even if you do 2 hours, once the hours them add up to like 2,000 hours, 3,000 hours, like you can even get a scholarship. You can even get a scholarship with like 2,400 hours. That's the shevening scholarship. Guys, a lot of opportunities are out there. So what I would advise for you is if you really, really want to succeed in your career field, start um start internship program. Start doing two hours a day. If you can do one full day, then start doing that and work it a day at a time. When I left school, I had the experience, and thank God, because that is the only job I have. That's the only job I was qualified for. When I finished school, when I left college, I applied for about 20 jobs. I got calls for about 4 to 5 of them. I did not succeed in my interview. I was unsuccessful, and I didn't get a call to say that I get a job. So if I was to not do my internship, which I'm working at the place where I did my internship. I got a permanent post there. If I didn't go on internship and get that post so they can see my potential and they can actually see that Shaday is a good proper girl and I have high standards and good work quality. I got promoted 2 times within a year at my workplace, and I just have to tell you that probably not show up on paper. But even if that, I'm telling you that the internship is a good thing to do. Um and and how you program yourself. So go on internship program, work there if you're 4 years worth of college, from your first year in college, start interning at the place that you want to work at. Don't intern at a regular NYS place, which is fine. It's fine if you're in the social work community. But me as a science student and I want the ideal job, I cannot go to an NYS place because that is not going to account for like my experience when I'm trying to look that job. So I don't want you to think that I'm bringing down any career or anything. I'm just showing you how you're supposed to apply. If you want to work at the Bank of Jamaica when you finish school, get an internship at the Bank of Jamaica in your first year and work your way straight up. Internship, whether if you get pay yes or no, do it, because at the end of the day, it's a price you have to pay to gain experience. So that 4 years, when you finish school and you put on your application program, probably you can put your work there like 2 years. It's allotted to about 2 years. So you have 2 years worth of experience. And you just left university, you smart. Yeah, you are qualified. Whoa, this girl is brilliant. I definitely need her. So you can do all of them something there. You can make it. And even with that too, the proper resume, guys. And I have all this on my channel. I have a resumes video on my channel. I have interview videos on my channel. Resumes, you see if your resume crappy, you're not getting a job. If you have applied for a job, if you applied for about 20 jobs or 10 jobs and you haven't gotten a call, I can tell you that you are qualified, but your resume is not qualified. So it's a lot of process. It's a lot of things that they don't teach you in school that you have to go through. Um, def I definitely want to go on the JET program. So even with the JET program right now, the JET program is even nice because if you're in your final year, you don't have a degree yet, you still can apply as long as when you're going to leave the country, you're going to have your degree or something of the sort, where you can apply even before leaving school. The JET program, you can the 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 deadline for 2022, because 2022 batch will leave like in April or November. Them have two dates. So, but to apply for next year, the date not gone yet. You can go on the Japan Embassy website of Jamaica to get the JET program information. The JET program information is every year is the same thing, reference, fill out the application form. So, and when the application actually opens, it takes 1 month for it to close. And that is why you need to go on it now. If you really want to join the JET program, go on it now, look at the application, and start gathering your documents from now to see if you're qualified. Yeah, scrolling down. I'm my exam are starting the same time as my job. Okay, so your exams are starting the same time as your job. So with your job with J1 now, it's just a start date. It's not an end date, it's just a start date. So if your exams start the 3rd of May, but your job starts at the 3rd of May, you can go after your start date. So you can leave the country um in May 12, on May 12 or May 20, or even in June. It doesn't matter. The start date is just to say when is the earliest time you can reach in the US, not the latest time. So if you have that, no problem. Still do your exams, and after that, as soon as you finish your exams, then you can go and get your job. You can go and book a flight and stuff like that. So if I have a start date, I'll just wait until my exam finish. If my exam finish today 9 o'clock, me, I go for one plane in the night or the next morning, 12 o'clock. Yeah? So it's no big deal. Um, so you don't sign a job offer as yet. So as soon as you sign a job offer, then you look for 2 to 3 weeks after. You even come before that. My DS form did come early for one of my job them. But as long as your DS form comes, embassy will always have a date. Embassy will always have a date. And with the embassy date also, you can get, all right, suppose embassy date right now, the only date is for the 10th of March. Right now, when you go on it, you can go, you can look on it like early in the morning, like 5 o'clock, and then the date can actually be in February. So you can manipulate the system as well when you're submitting, when you are trying to select a date. Because sometimes persons cancel, like a back, somebody in February cancel, where you can get a slot there. So it all depends on when your time coming up. I don't, yeah. So you're in February now. So you have February, March, April, May. You have like 2.5 months. So you are still in the go. On the last time I went on work and travel, I got an agency, not a job, not a job letter, not a job offer. I got an agency in March. Not embassy date, not nothing at all. Me not get nothing. But read, watch my videos. I do all of this on YouTube. So what Anna can do in the US? As soon as I sign my contract. So yeah, as soon as you sign a contract, your agency will start the process here. Um, if your if your employer has a date set for, if my employer has a date set for me and I can come to the US earlier, will it be possible if I contact them? Yes. So so if your employer has set a date, you can contact them to say that um I would like to come up earlier. Is it possible? Because I did that and I went up there a bit earlier, so you can contact them. You can, and remember I told you that you can download when I remember the app, you can download multiple apps to call in the US now for free. Girl, I that me I say my life bad man and my life I go on today. As long as you ask the questions and I know the answers, I will definitely answer it for you. So that's why it would be good. But what I would love for you though, if you know anybody, I would really appreciate if you share my videos and subscribe and ask person to subscribe because it's really good. I even talk about I even soon I soon talk about like what to buy in the US and how to catch the sales. We're really ready for that video then. They said nothing sensible. Oh yes, me see custom. You know, so me see customs internship too. I see a lot logistics. I see logistics. Um, so you can go, you can research, you can type in internship, J1 internship sponsors, J1 US internship sponsors, or just text in the WhatsApp group. Don't text me directly, text in the WhatsApp group because other person need the information as well. So text in the WhatsApp group, which is my WhatsApp group, so that I can send you the link where you can go and find sponsors, not agencies, sponsors where you can sign up with them to get like internship programs all over the world. So yeah, I see logistics, I see IT, I see business, I see only thing me not see, only thing me not see is science, and I am in the science field, and I'm like, yo, this rough, you know. But that's the only thing I don't see. I don't see any science internship, but everything else I see internship, guys. A lot of internship, you know. For internship. Oh, you're in your final year, girl. Girl, you need to start researching. You need to start researching. Yes, I do see internship for logistics. It doesn't really have to be customs and all of that as long as it ties into what you're doing, like a course or stuff like that. Go for it. And you can ask the different you can ask the different local agencies in Jamaica. So you have Joyce. Um, I don't really like to call agencies name because me no want somebody say Shaday send me or this or that, and then you can have a crappy experience. But there are a lot of agencies you can contact, and upon contacting them, you can ask them this information. But Shaday is a channel where I tell you to bypass your agencies and go straight to the sponsors, and you can get jobs with the sponsors. Um, so yeah, So I'll put the sponsorship link, the US sponsorship in the description box. Probably not tonight, when me done, me got my video. But I'll put it in like tomorrow, tonight or tomorrow. I'll send you the sponsorship list for so you can look up like which internship you can go on. You have to do a deep research. Hey, Dana, I love this. I love this. And this is why I tell you that I am having my planner out, and it's called a goal and mindset planner, because all I do is research. And that is why I can tell you all of this information on the tip of my tongue and the yeah, because I do a lot of research into these stuff. H2B is good. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get, but you probably know to manipulate the system, but I cannot go into that detail right now. It's for another time. But you have to do a lot of research when it comes to what you want. And that is why I tell you that if you're in school right now, you're doing a bachelor's degree, you need to know what's next. Don't just do your degree. Don't just say I go up and work and travel. What is after you finish? I never know nothing after me finish. Me never know. But I look at things and me like catch a little tip, and so me like dodge a little bullet and save me little, yeah. But I would say that one of the things that I did in university that helped me right now was a course called Professionalism in Organization, and this lecturer actually stripped me apart in terms of my mindset and what I was supposed to do, because I was in a career that I had no information about in terms of what I will actually do in my career. And she let me do like research on persons within my career so I can know what their day like, what my job really entails. Like we are going to school now, and I can tell you that half of us on here don't really know what our career is like. And LinkedIn is also one of the sites where you can go on, nail some jobs, nail some sponsorship, nail some internship. Int- um, LinkedIn is also a good place to get internship, guys. So you have to know how to set up. Let me tell you, and that is why when someone says, "Oh, they have 3.7 something," no, me a bright girl, and I love high average and I love high GP, and that is why I tell you that when you get high GPs, it's not to boast or brag or even to get high GPA is to ensure that you graduate debt free in college. If you have a high GPA right now, get scholarships because it's super easy for you, and graduate debt free. Um, I hardly spend my work and travel money on actually school, so that is a good thing because almost 50% of my school fee was covered with what am I saying sponsorship? Which is the same thing. Scholarships. I got scholarship for like 50% of my school fee, and then I paid it the next 60 something percent with work and travel money. I graduated debt free. I'm not on student loan. I didn't have that mindset. Guys, guys. Look here. So yes, and me need to know you. Then you need to text me. You need to text me. You have to. You have to. So your friend find internship in which field, Dana? Set yourself apart from right. I love this. Imar, I love this. You have to set yourself apart. You have to ensure that you know what you want in your career, and you have to set yourself apart because just so you know that not only the school that you're going now, you're in a class with 40 persons will get the same degree at your school. And remember that another 40 or 100 they are one next school, plus other persons that had the degree before you. So you are competing with not only yourself, but the world. The world. So in getting a job, you have to set yourself apart. And that is why I say go on internships, whether locally or abroad, because you can still set yourself in Jamaica. You can just set yourself apart. And when my goal and mindset planner is out, may I get one call who call me at 10:40 for 19 something number. I'm not answer it because I'm on a live. Girl, I make money on YouTube. I'm in a meeting. I'm in a meeting. I'm on YouTube, I make money. Come on now. Um sorry. Sorry guys. So yes, set yourself apart. Your resumes, go on LinkedIn, make sure say your LinkedIn profile set up. Make sure guys follow me on all social media page. LinkedIn, not Facebook, Facebook account. Sorry, I'll Facebook account find this. Follow me on LinkedIn. I'm going to be on TikTok soon. I need to produce some content for TikTok. Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram. Follow my Instagram page, guys, and plus subscribe to my YouTube channel. Girl, I come up with some festive content. I get my device now, so there's no turning back in creating content. My courses don't have internship, apparently. I don't get you. So my course don't have internship. It's not your course determines internship. Which program you're on. Internship is getting a job, but you're not hired. You're not hired for that. How may I explain internship? Internship is the purpose of getting experience at a job. Probably it's paid internship, probably it's like volunteering. So internship is like volunteering your time for experience and to learn your career. Your time can be for money, and sometimes it cannot be for money. So you determine if you want to go on an internship program. You can It's how you approach the situation. So you can send the workplace a letter. It's like a job letter, but you will ask them for an internship. So you're applying for an internship post, whether or not it is available. There's another step you can go on is to 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 um go to LinkedIn and find your ideal job and find the different persons who work at your ideal job. Create a relationship with that person in terms of like liking their posts, um, producing content relating to that field, and just shoot them a message. And shooting them a message because that platform allows it, and that is what the platform is for. They won't say that you are probably invading their space or anything. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I figured about doing research. Is there a way you can reach out? We can reach out to you. I think I want to talk to you. Okay. Um, I guess you can. I don't know if. Yeah, I guess you can all join my WhatsApp group and then you'll see each other from there. Um, Cybersecurity, yeah. I tell you, anything in IT, anything in IT. The only internship ministry right now, wait name there. You lies. You is a liar, guys. Oh, I'm so excited. Like, why I watch over stuff? So I'm growing on YouTube. Guys, I'm at I overpronounce this now. 2090. Yeah, so I'm 2090 subscribers. Thanks a lot, guys. Please do share my video. Please do subscribe. Most of the people who actually watch my content don't subscribe to my channel, but I see you. Anybody knows about any internship in business? I see only for hospitality. You're talking overseas. Join one of the internship groups. I see a lot of business. I see a lot of business internship. And also when I send the link in the WhatsApp group with the different sponsors, you can check out their different websites or page and you'll see business opportunities. I see internship in businesses. Yes, guys, Imar is so nice, so nice. I had him on my channel. I had to get him on my channel to talk about investing, and that is one of the things that I've been working on. So probably my suit on a pro for like telling the stuff like pertaining to that. But yeah, it has been helping me a lot. I even asked him for advice. Yeah, I'm a do. Yeah, I watch his videos like it's crazy. Yes, get the bag, and that is why we're here. That is why these platforms are here. So if you are not yet subscribed to it, if you have not yet subscribed to his channel, trust me. If you love me, you are gonna love him. You are gonna love him. So yeah, just I'll message in the WhatsApp. Just remind me in the WhatsApp group. Don't text me personally. You can remind me in the WhatsApp if you're texting me. I guess you can text me personally. Yeah, but that's true. Like you can text me personally. I'll answer, but you'll get a quicker response if you text me on Instagram or if you text me in the WhatsApp group. Because if you text me personally on WhatsApp, I don't know, I'm kind of weird, but I do reply to everybody message. You can ask anybody about me. I'm very kind and nice. Yes. The agencies and her, cause yeah, if you are graduate this year, you need to stick with this channel because I'll be talking about all those avenues you can go if you're graduating this year. So don't fall in any trap. So embassy, when you're applying for your visa, you can sign up yourself, you can apply yourself, or you can ask your agency to apply for you. I would say apply for yourself. Comment if you applied for yourself or if you use the agency. Because all the different times I applied for myself is legit filling out the information. What's your name, which visa you're applying for, where you're going to stay, if you have relatives in overseas, immediate relatives overseas. So upon doing this, then after you finish, they will ask you to pay and get like an embassy date. So when you get your embassy date, you will choose the dates that you want. So if you let your agency apply for the visa, then the agency will select the date. If apply for your visa, then you will select the date. And with you doing it by yourself, you can actually go back and reschedule another date if you want a further date or if you want a closer date. And I tell you how to get closer dates. Early in the morning, like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, you look and see if the date changed because sometimes I can get an earlier date. If yeah, if sometimes I can get an earlier date. Um yeah, so text me and I use talker tone. So talker tone Talk a tone, Talkatone. Talkatone is one of the apps I use to call overseas and get a foreign number. So you can use text me as well. Oh no, this message is not for me. Is it? I guess I misread. Science. Science. I as I said, internship, I don't see it as much, but with internship, sometimes you have to be the one to find the employer. You get what I'm saying? So there are opportunities for internship in the science field, but they don't really advertise it that much. So we have to seek it in that sense. Yes, you have to seek it out, man. You have to seek it out and follow the steps that I said. Go on internships in Jamaica. because I went on internship and that's the place I'm at now. So you do that. Why are you ah why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Well, I'm not sure about them, to be honest. I've never used them. I've always heard the same comments about them, but I will not bash anyone on my content. But it's good that we share information like this to tell persons that about our experience. So yeah. Yeah, me are going to the full experience right now. Like you can find anything online, like anything online, but just stay tuned because so you're studying, okay, so you're studying forensics. You can seek out an internship right now. Seek out an internship. So apply for the lab, apply for Indicum. You can't really wait for internships when it comes to that. You have to like apply for them. So you even call them and ask them, um, and send them a letter and then follow up with them. Send them a letter and a resume, follow up with them. When I started my internship, well, in terms of that, I actually asked them for me to volunteer, meaning without no money, without no pay, anything. I asked them for me to volunteer at their organization, and then they allowed me to do that. Afterwards, I secured an internship spot, and then afterwards, I secured a permanent spot. So you can work your way up, as what them call it, if you want, but I would start now. Why wait until you graduate? Don't wait until you graduate because you need experience to get a job. Oh, you're in first year? Oh, you're in first year. Girl, you still can go for internship. Go for internship. You still can go. How much for the visa application? 160 US. So 160 US is for the last time I checked. 160. Um, Build your network on LinkedIn. Like if you want to get hired like right now, the best place to be on is not Instagram, it's not even YouTube, it's on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is like a HR, like LinkedIn is the best. LinkedIn, if you want to get noticed by high ranking people, go on LinkedIn. Build if you don't have a LinkedIn profile right now, you should not be on my channel because you're not thinking smart. Yeah. Um Hi. So yes, we are talking about J1 visa. This is a channel for it, but my life got so straight away, which is so still fine because when you talk about J1, that means you are a university student. So all the content that I'm saying is related to you university students. This live is 3 hours. So I spent the last 2.5 hours talking about J1 visa. So if you want to catch up on that, you can start by playing the video from it started. So yes, you are at the right place, baby. Mm. Oh, but your exam is online. Girl, just go overseas then. Like, come on, if your exam is online, but then you gotta pay rent. This is a discussion that you need to ask yourself. Because if your exam is online, you can do it overseas and you can still be working with doing your exams. But do you really want to do that? Do you really want to go overseas and do your exam same time? Or do you really want to stay here, ensure that you're focused and then do your exams? So it all depends on you. If it's online, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. If you're one of the persons like you have to study, for me, I kind of SWAT. So Me no know, it depends on you. But you can, if it's online, you can do it anywhere in the world. But then again, when it a finish, it depends. It depends. Just think about it. Just think about it. Because if you can take, if it's going to last 1 week, I don't know. Because if you're over there, you have to pay rent and all of that. So how much days do you really want to miss while you're over there? Over there. But it'll start the 15th. So long though. So long. Oh, so your exam are starting at May. I just get it. The exam are starting at May. Or it's expected to start the 15th of May. So when you start date, it depends. It all depends. It all depends on you. How much exams you're doing, the time period, if you can really stay over there and study while working. But it all depends on you. And when is your start date? Is a start date in April? You can work like 1, 2 weeks before. I don't know, because you can do it over there. That's my thing. You can do it over there, but do you really want to do it over there? Why are you doing this to me? Yes, it's a really like tonight's live is really good. Like you're getting legit stuff. Like if you follow what me tell you, follow what me tell you cannot go wrong. Cannot start researching from now. What your ideal job is, start interning for it. Um, go and work on travel, make your money, start investing, go on the MR page and know all about that. Beat inflation, fight the system, don't get yourself in a debt. All of them some there. They collect their okay, so they collect three of my friends' money, including mine. And when we contact them, they're not responding. The proof, wow, cheap is not good, choice is expensive, but they are sure. So I know you don't get back your money, but they say they're legit and they're actually on the qualified thing. Wow, guys, this is not good. This is not good. This is really not good. Which you say IWTS? Wow. I'm putting it out there. That's crazy. That crazy. Jaja. How can I secure a second job from now? Secure a second job. So with most of the jobs, you have to apply online. So even you have if you want a Walmart to be a second job, you have to apply for Walmart in your area that you're going to be in. So if you want to if a Walmart is near you, start applying online so that when you go over, they can just call you and put it in the batch rather than waiting 2 weeks before getting the job. So how can you secure a second job now? Is that you look at the location that you are going to work in, and then you can make some calls, go on their website and start applying because everything is online. Most of the application process is online. So it's securing it and knowing that you can go there when you go over there. But I can tell you when you go over there, you will see many different jobs and you can choose which one will be your second job. Because the second job should be the best job in the entire thingy. If your if your first job is not the best job, your second job should be your best job. Please rewatch this live because I tell you how to make that money, and Dana is on here as well. She shared how much she made, like almost 20,000. I was like, but she was in her final year, guys. So it depends on the amount of hours you work. Um I worked up to 18 hours a day. So it depends on how much you work. Yeah. So securing your first job is calling them. You have Talkatone, which is an app you can download and go on and call the persons in the US. So first, the location that you're at, go on Google Maps and then find the different stores that are around you that you can get the best second job. The best second job is a job that will give you the maximum amount of hours if your first job is not giving you. Because remember, I tell you that it's better you work overtime than 3, 4 jobs because overtime pays more. So if you want that, if you want a second job, then work overtime or work 2 to 3 jobs and get your, as long as you're working the hours. So upon finding a second job should be your ideal job which gives you maximum hours. So with my job, as I said, I worked from 4 a.m. to 1 o'clock and then from 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock, almost 10, 11 o'clock. I only got 4 hours worth of sleep and I took 1 day off. But Dana said she took no day offs and how much hours you did work or how much months. So yeah. So it all depends on what you want. So as long as so where are you going and which places are close by? You want to think about food places. When you're applying, you want to know that okay, can I cut back on my spending by ensuring that I have like a restaurant that I work at so I can cut back on my spending or something of the sort? Do I want something near my workplace or do I want to take bus, which is that's not an option. So yeah. Which job are you doing? Okay. I don't think I have any more questions. Although 26 persons in on my live, I actually think that I'm going to leave, but because this information is needed, I think I'm going to do a live tomorrow. So what you can do is come with your questions tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll talk about what should we talk about tomorrow? Tomorrow we'll talk about something. Yeah. So I'm gonna say bye my beautifuls, bye my handsomes. Do remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure to share the video. Make sure to tell somebody about me. Yeah, and just look forward for more videos. So upcoming videos are how to file your taxes, how I made that $1 million on work and travel, um, what to pack when going on work and travel, um, what else you know I'm to talk about on work and travel. Um, I don't know. And then I will talk about like the JET program, H2B programs, all of those videos should come up. They're coming up. Okay. Bye, my beautifuls. Bye, my handsomes. Thanks a lot for staying this long. 23% of my life. I feel nice. Me, a celebrity. Stay connected with me on Instagram. I do have a WhatsApp group. Do follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, and even on LinkedIn. And your girl have everything for you that is within the sun. You everything that when you're young, you'll get all the different information. Yeah, all the different information that you need to survive, legit survive. Um, the app. Let me text it in the group. All the different informations you need to legit go to getting a successful life. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about all my experiences. Um, talk a tone, talk a tone to get a US number, to get US number. Yeah, so that's the app. The app is talk a tone to get a US. So you have text me or talk a tone. You can switch which one. All right. So bye guys. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow at 7 or 8. Tomorrow is Saturday. Yeah, tomorrow at 7 or 8. Guys, I didn't exercise today. Oh no, I'm going to make it up for tomorrow. Bye. And live.